All right, hello and welcome everyone to some AD2L Season 33 action. I'm Licky the Cow, joined by Kiara for this wonderful game of Hobbits to Isengard versus Illegal in the Contender League. How's it going?
It's going great, and I'm so happy to be here. Always an honor. One of the best casters in all of Dota, not just AD2L. So, and then
Uh,
there's me. So it's a nice little duo cast.
uh, you
I'll be
you
the comedic
flatter
relief.
me.
But yeah, these are
Uh,
two really very good teams as well. This is, I believe, the number 4 or 5. I think the number 4 seed versus the number H2R, or the number 14 seed or something like that. They kind of backed into playoffs, but they have
12th,
kind of had
yeah, tied with
yeah.
like 3 other teams.
Yeah, it was like a 7-way tie or something, but they had stand-ins most of the season. This is their like full official roster though. Their main stand-in, Slam and Bamman, is a really good player, so it's not like they were struggling that much, but they looked really good in their last playoff game against Dark Horse Storm.
Oh yeah, they did 2-0, I believe, Dark Horse Storm in quite decisive fashion. Well, not in time-wise, but they played well.
Right. Legal opening with the Willow. This is a favorite of theirs. They beat us with that one game, I believe.
Oh yeah, they've picked it a bunch. I mean, they've opened like the Willow Dawnbreaker before. I don't know if they want to do it this time. Oh, Spiritbreaker Bane. Interesting opening too. I guess
I
showing
like.
potentially their supports.
Yeah. Well, it's very that's just a very plug and play lineup. I mean, you have the flexibility with the breaker to go to multiple roles, and I mean that's like your lockdown secured, right? Like Lincoln's is a pretty popular item, but there's just so much disable from these two. Like you need BKB and Lincoln's to deal with these two a lot of the time.
Yeah.
It just means you really can't like pick split pushers and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting to see how they respond.
Yeah, this does mean that like Jamie no longer can play one of those like super mobile heroes. Of course, there's like the brew is gone, so you don't even have that really safe like comfort pick for him there. But like even
Mhm.
stuff like you're hanging out in side lanes, like if he plays um like a very mobile low health hero, it's gonna be pretty rough for him this game. I don't know if anyone on Hobbits plays Night Stalker, but I know that might definitely be a good pick for them later on in the draft.
Yeah, they.
I don't think so, but
Yeah, Tim's hero pool is he can play a lot of good heroes, but he probably has like a specific set of offlane heroes that he really likes. So
yeah.
the Sand King being one of them, which we did see banned out. But
Tim sinking is huge, so
yeah. Well, it's the illegal one axe. That's also a pretty huge. Well, what we'll probably assume is illegal one axe. Jamie has played a mean axe in his day, but
a
that was
meteor
mostly
hammer
when he was playing
axe.
offlane. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about this axe hero? You've played offlane a lot longer than me.
I think it's kind of weak right now. I think, of course, like there's a lot of viable offlaners, like the lower and lower you go in terms of like MMR, but I think the
Mhm.
hero just um doesn't do enough as an offlaner. I think like the most viable offlaners, like despite Mars being nerfed like a million times in a row, the hero's still strong because it's like one of those really good blink initiators and its ult is so strong. Axe, it feels like you're
Yeah.
sacrificing your offlaner unless you have like an amazing game. It's like a feast or famine offlaner, and that's not really what teams are looking for in this meta.
Mhm.
They want something stable, they want really strong timings, or maybe like an armlet builder. You've either got like your blink initiators, or you've got
Mhm.
your like pseudo like carry-ish offlaners for the first 20 minutes. And Axe falls under the blink initiation, but it's not that great of a stun and not a great way to start your
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah, I think the main difference between Mars and Axe is like if Mars doesn't have a blink dagger, he can still press his button and like do a lot with it. Like same with Tidehunter. Whereas Axe, like if he doesn't have a blink dagger, like is very sad. Like there's nothing he can really do. Like you know, if you just let yourself like if you let an Axe walk up and call you, then like what are you doing? You know, but Mars can actually just drop Arena and like there's nothing you can do about it. Or Tide can drop Ravage, Sand King can drop, you know, his combo and stuff like that.
Yeah.
DP Monkey King Ursa, the bans for illegal. Those are all pretty common Hobbits heroes. Storm, Ricky, and one more.
Do you?
Storm, Ricky bans. Those imply like they're trying to pick a backliner, but
Yeah, I think,
or
or
another
like
backliner.
something that's. It seems kind of odd that they're, I guess, banning very mobile heroes when they have decent lockdown. But I guess Bane isn't like the most amazing at keeping himself alive while also like getting. He's not really like getting the jump on like a Storm or a Ricky. Like the Ricky's most definitely gonna just kill him. Do you think
Yeah,
they're focusing their bans here on Hobbits? Do you think they should be focusing it on a single person for illegal?
I think. I mean, I think Jamie is one of those players, kind of like me. 28 out of 28 unique heroes in the last 34 games. Jamie's one of those players that he can play a little bit of everything. And I think every team needs both types of players. Like when I played on Potterless last season, we had Sean who plays like 5 heroes amazing, and we have me who plays like 20 heroes decently. And like draft flexibility is very important. And I think that I wouldn't be target banning illegal necessarily because they play so many heroes on their 1 and 2 that it's kind of like just ban whatever you think is going to give your heroes a tough time. I mean, they got rid of Storm, Ricky, Puck. They definitely want to pick either some sort of backliner or something like kind of elusive, maybe like a Void Spirit or a Quap. I mean, I think Quap has a pretty decent time against Storm, but maybe like later on they don't necessarily want that like Orchid versus Orchid timing kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or maybe a Sniper too. Like all 3 of those picks imply like jump the backline hero. Tide Hunter. It's a Tim classic.
Yeah, we've got our 5, 4, and 3 for Hobbits here, and then we've got our off lane for legal. They're playing here. I do like the Axe Willow lane though. That is really strong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not entirely sure about the Spirit Breaker Tide lane. I mean, I think it's like okay, but it doesn't like it doesn't scream anything special to me when just looking at it here. Oh, okay.
That is a way to cancel grip.
Yeah. Also, potentially Ravage.
Yeah, Ravage, Nether Strike. It is pretty good against all this disable.
Do you see this as like a 5, or do you think they might play it as a core this game?
I think it has to be a 5 because if it's like if your Abba's a core, you still want him to play like presumably whatever they pick here is going to be something that doesn't like to get disabled that much. Like something that's good against Tide in lane, but also like doesn't like being disabled. Like maybe like a Jug or something. Just something safe that's PA. So PA's, I mean, okay. But same idea. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a 5. PA definitely needs the extra stun purge and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think with the PA showing, they've cleared it up a bit. I don't know if I entirely agree with the PA here. I think it has like potential, but you are still picking it into 2 things blind, and yeah.
It's the Razor, yeah.
Yeah.
They are still. I honestly probably would have liked Quap better than Razor. I know Razor's like pretty good against heroes like PA, but I feel like there's just no lockdown for a Quap, and like so much good magic damage for PA. She builds MK, like she doesn't mind building items like MKB. She can even build Silver Edge if you need. But I like the Razor pick too. I mean, Razor's a really good hero. It's pretty good against Axe. And if you actually get Link off on PA, obviously there's no way to purge it. So
Yeah, she has to hope for a blink away, but if it's not the right range, then she's completely screwed.
Yeah, like even if they. Abba has to do a really good job this game of sticking on the PA, because if their fights, like if the PA and the Abba are ever far enough that you can get even like a 3-second grip with a 3-second link on PA, that's going to be huge for their ability to at least mitigate her damage, if not outright kill her. Much less if you get like a grip and then Tide ravages the back lines and finds the Abba, then it's like, how are you going to keep this PA alive? Or at the very least keep her like doing damage and stuff like that. Because like the problem I see for illegal right now is they don't have like a way to fight outside of PA BKB. And Hobbits have a lot of good ways to control the PA BKB with Link and Grip, Nether Strike, and stuff like that. So this last pick should definitely have some like additional damage, I think. Ember Quap Band, those would have both been pretty good damage heroes. Morphling and Medusa are the bans for illegal. Two good dill heroes as well. Morphling also really good against PA.
Yeah. So you spoke a little about what you want for illegals, presumably mid-hero here, unless they do something absolutely insane, which always possible, but a little damage, a little team fight. I assume you want it to be like a band together as four to like fight this Hobbits draft, or do you think illegal just has to completely like go for split push, survive till like 30 minutes, and then figure out what they're gonna do from there?
I think they should leave themselves open to split pushing because they don't see they don't see the Hobbits carry hero. It could be something with tempo, but yeah, they probably just need something that groups as four, defends enough of the buildings because PA is a hero. Just doesn't matter who's playing it. Yeah, Void Spirit's probably the safest pick there.
Okay, the last spirit. Well, Earth Spirit's actually there. Never mind.
True. And Vengeful.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that Void Spirit pick. That's like I said, they needed like just some damage that goes through BKB, a little bit of like elusiveness. Void Spirit versus Razor is not like a fun lane, but later in the game you can't really catch him. You know, Razor can't catch him, so you need the supports to do it, and he doesn't mind building Lincolns either. So,
what do you want to see from Hobbits here? Because I think I agree with your point about tempo. I was thinking like a Jug type hero. Obviously, Jug into Axe is not the greatest, but like a carry that can like help the push, I think, would be the right move for Hobbits here.
I was gonna say something like Bloodseeker before I saw the Void Spirit. Maybe it's not the best lockdown now. Lifestealer is not terrible if you wanna. Yeah, I mean it like struggles from the same things as Jug, but if you just want something that kind of buys Deso and goes for it. Troll. Okay.
Oh.
So I like Troll a lot against PA actually. He's obviously one of the best man fight heroes in the game. It's also really good against Axe and lane, and those bashes and those roots are pretty effective at locking heroes like Void Spirit down. Like you can't buy BKB, you can't buy you can buy like you can Ghost Scepter yourself, but then you don't have BKB. You can BKB, but then you can't Ghost Scepter kind of thing. So I like that pick a lot actually. He will have not the like greatest lane in the world, but I don't know. Hobbits, I think, have the better draft. But this PA could get out of hand. Like, it's entirely possible. If Void Spirit plays with like enough good tempo, I think Illegal can definitely win this game. So,
I think it definitely depends on how well Red Seal's able to win this mid and like push the tempo and have his team play around him. Because Void Spirit, I think, out of the three spirits is I don't know. It feels like the worst to play from behind.
I would agree with that, yeah.
I think it just feels like so much slower in both like a obviously walking sense, but also in terms of like trying to catch up. So I think if Seal is able to capitalize on this lane, then that's kind of their way to victory. I'm not a fan of the Troll hero in general. I think the matchup, like you mentioned, is favorable, like overall in the game, but I think the hero is just incredibly
That's absolutely not what I expected.
Just
he's
weak.
He's definitely Feast or Famine himself. The thing though, like I kind of look at Troll, like we used to look at Troll as a hero that like fought pretty early and he's got all this like aggressive, abilities in his kit and stuff, but really like for the past few years he's just been a Battle Fury builder, and like part of the reason why he's so bad right now is Battle Fury is not a good item. I'm sure Dill's probably gonna go like phase Maelstrom or something like that, but when you put Troll up against PA or Anti-Mage, those heroes also don't really do anything on the map, and so you kind of have this carry to carry matchup where both of them are going to kind of AFK farm, but one of them, if they're in a lane, will casually take down a building as there's an invasion from Illegal.
Oh, Bane's able to spot it and walk away. Looks like they should be able to dodge it unless Dill walks into it, which would be kind of tragic for Dill, as he does indeed walk into it. Can they get the roots off in time? They're going to catch the Bramble here as well. Jamie, what is he skilled up? Nothing yet. There's a charge coming through. Maybe we'll get him alive now. They get the first blood to Grace Jam, but now they've possibly committed here. Static Link being used.
Yeah.
Seal needs to get out of here. Another slow coming out. Do they have a stun available? Will has Brambles in just 1 second. If he can connect it onto Seal, potentially. Nope. They're going to back away. And Tim, going to get 2 runes bottom.
Yeah, they definitely needed that. Seal started with Wand Fairy Fire, so he has no regen as well. So it's
and Jamie got Obsword Quelling Blade, so I don't know. The 2 starting items for the mid were interesting. I don't know what the wand. I don't know what the wand was for, honestly. I feel like maybe a stick would be, at the very most. But that's more of like if you're playing against a storm, you get a stick, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I would. If you're gonna buy a 500 gold item, I'd just buy boots. Honestly, like, just commit to it. But yeah, this mid lane will be very key for both teams, I think.
So that's your lane to watch, I guess.
I think so. Yeah. Jamie's 4 CS right now. It's a good start.
Yeah. Seal did want me to mention the fact that Jamie is ancient and he is Archon on stream, so I've done my obligation of mentioning that. Viewers, take that how you will.
And Dill wanted me to shout out Licky the Cow, who's casting, in the same Discord call as me, so I've done that obligation as well.
Thank you, Dill. Thank you, Kiara. I appreciate it.
7-1 for Dill in the top lane though. I mean, Troll is just. I think Troll has a safer lane too than PA and AM. The main difference between PA and Troll is like if PA falls behind, she's like guaranteed to have a good game because she has built-in damage, and if Troll falls behind, like he actually might just lose the game because he needs so many items to like do his job.
That hero hits like a sponge if he doesn't have like the exact items that he wants at the exact time.
Yeah. His ultimate's like weird too. It's this kind of like spell that sometimes it sounds like super OP, and sometimes it's like that's really stupid. Like there's some team comps or some like fights that you just like have to have control of your hero. Like you can't just blindly hit stuff. And there's others where like you have this perfect setup, like you have a Mars on your team or something, and like the enemy heroes just hand delivered to you, and then all that extra damage and lifesteal is like really nice. So.
Yeah, you just press R, take your hands off your keyboard, and then maybe put it back on to throw a few axes out.
Yeah. So, fun fact, I don't know if most people know this. When you're in, I don't know if it's only when you're in your ult, but ranged axes do not have a turn point, so you can throw them in any direction, no matter which direction you're facing.
Oh, that's actually interesting. I didn't know that.
It might just be during ult, but either way, like, yeah, it's like one of the few spells in the game that's like that. Because like Pangolier works like that, where like he has no turn rate and stuff like that.
Oh.
Io did or didn't. Spear Breaker TP'd top.
Prop TP'd here. It's gonna charge onto a legal one. That's a very slow charge thanks to that Battle Hunger. I'm not sure what's gonna be accomplished besides a few bashes. Willow's actually zoning 2 supports just for now.
Yeah, interesting rotation they made here. I mean, Tim's having a decent time down bot. He is like behind, but getting some solo XP will be pretty big for him. They can definitely have a timing around his Ravage, so.
Yeah, I'm curious as to whether he's gonna go for like a very fast blink or go for like the Soul Ring mech kind of like push lineup. But speaking of dead, Jamie actually missed that Dissimulate mid, so Red Seal will not be dead, unlike his voice line.
He had 3 stick charges. Oh, why isn't he buying regen? It's so frustrating.
Seal, what are you doing there? Oh no, Jamie is going in for the kill right now. Seal, oh no, Water Rune, definitely not worth it. Oh my god, another miss. My god, Static Link coming out. Up. Jamie gonna TP all the way back to base. Seal, oh my god, Seal. Wow. Behind in CS,
he's
but
even
what a
gonna,
play.
he's even probably gonna grab the other Water Rune too.
Oh, he definitely should.
I don't know if he. I think he didn't. He doesn't know where Jamie TP'd to, so I think he's playing careful.
Okay, now he walks up. So he has a salve. I literally just forgot, even though I looked at it. a Fluffy Hat and a Sage. So he's going for that Falcon Blade, but I think you can still go bottle on mid Razor, right? I feel like you can go like bottle into Falcon Blade and then like phase slash treads, whatever you want to go for, depending on your game.
Yeah, Seal tends to play more of like static link heavy builds, like skill wise, so you don't need bottle as much. I've always like lent more towards like max plasma field and just kind of farming it up for a little bit. But I like bottle. There's very few heroes it's like a grief to buy bottle on because of like how many runes there are mid.
Yeah.
Like the bounty runes and stuff like that, and you can hold the haste for 2 minutes and you have that bread on the map. Stuff like that.
Every time that you ping the DD mid and then you're like, oh god, they have a bottle, we have to watch out. There is a charge coming for the Willow here. Chef Stray is under vision as Prop's gonna come through. Nice Shadow Realm just in time to prevent anything more. The Bramble's down as well, hits both. Legal one, gonna miss the... Ooh, he actually got the call on one, but nice Nightmare. Oh, that is the thing. Axe's game is actually really rough with the Bane.
Yeah.
A Nightmare just being in the game is so brutal. Oh my god.
Charge onto Jamie mid. He has no... Oh, he actually just got 6 though, so he would have been fine regardless. But
Nice
it does
running
secure...
out.
Yeah, it secures Seal that Invis rune, which is nice. Don't think he can gank with it. So again, another utility of the bottle there would have been to save that.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen... What do you think about... I mean, I guess Refresher Orb in general, but like Razor to me right now, every time I look at Razor builds, regardless of what lane it's in, like I see like BKB Refresher. Like, and it's kind of weird because you wouldn't think of his ultimate as this like, it's a good ultimate, but it's not like a Ravage or like a Bruise Split or something like that. But like, what do you think about this like Refresher or being so popular trend that we're seeing right now?
I think it's interesting that it's like appearing for a lot of heroes because not a lot I think has changed with the item. I think it's just like people are valuing these like these ultimate timings more. I think for Razor, like the fact that having them both at once is just kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know. This hero is so odd to me. I don't know. Razor, like, because I've seen like Refresher Orb like Mars and stuff like that. And like I feel like I clearly like understand the concept behind that, and you can only get that at a certain time because you have like such a terrible mana pool. But like Razor, it's like second or third item, and it's valued highly, and I think it like makes sense, but it's just odd to me.
Yeah, it's like a lot of... It's kind of weird because I don't feel like there's a lot of heroes that work that way, where it's like double BKB, pretty decent, double Link, pretty decent, double ult, pretty decent, like... But none of it screams to you like must buy Refresher second item, and yet people are doing it. Like, Dill is level 7 up top. He's going a Falcon Blade himself. I imagine if we're going to see a farming item at all on him, it'll be Maelstrom. It's entirely possible he just skips it though. Maybe goes Mask of Madness or something like that. I wouldn't mind that either.
I hope he doesn't go Battle Fury. I think... Ooh, PA is going Battle Fury. Interesting. I mean, PA is having a very good lane, but I feel like... you just go like Deso BKB or something, and then you have a really strong like 20-minute timing, and then you can maybe go into like an Ags after that.
Yeah.
I
like Ags on Troll. He does have, I mean, he's got, I think, the worst int gain in the game, if not one of the worst. So mana's always an issue for him. Ags does help with that a little bit, but it still turns into a caster, which is like, you kind of have to buy an additional item for that, which makes it weird.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like Dill's going for Maelstrom. There are some nice stacks, but they do have to defend it from this Vanguard axe, so...
Yeah, the axe can take it pretty easily. Razor can't take it right now, either. I mean, I guess he can, he would have to commit ult for it, but...
Yeah. They do have another charge, but that most definitely will not get a kill. Abba's actually just TP top, so it seems like they want to prioritize the stacks. It's Jamie.
He's way up here as well.
Arcane Rune.
Try to take them, actually.
This is a pincer. It's gonna catch Prop? Prop? Yo. It's actually...
There's 4 illegal heroes here.
I hope Seal goes for this mid tower here, or actually he's just gonna come back for the stacks. Okay.
Nice sleep, Jamie. Have him take it off.
Now we have Seal. Jamie's actually gonna go in with that step, gonna catch onto prop here, plus the dissimulate. The root's gonna hit as well, but Seal going off onto the Abba. Ooh, gonna clean him up. Legal 1 gonna get the call up onto Red Seal here. Dissimulate again popping out. It's gonna hit off onto the Razor. Now ult popped away from Dill. Here's gonna tear through the Willow. Jamie now very low on mana. Gonna get bashed up, gonna go down as well. Dill with the double kill. Prop charging forward. The Legal 1 should be able to get away with most of his HP intact.
Yeah, I think that it's interesting. I mean, Illegal made such a strong move coming in with 4 heroes there, but they kind of gave Seal the extra time to... I mean, I don't know if he got his phase boots delivered before that fight started or what, but he got kind of like the extra level he needed, and they couldn't bring him down the fight. I think that Jamie wanted to get a Remnant down on Razor, and either Prop did a good job of stepping in front of it, or Jamie misplayed the Remnant and got the Spearbreaker instead. And Seal was able to just kind of run around that fight.
Yeah, they...
For
I think he basically got like a full link off on the Abba, which Abba's not losing any like significant damage, but lots of good damage for Seal there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's like a safe link target if you want to do damage, because he has to stay in the fight. Otherwise,
Yeah.
like, he's not doing anything.
Oh, Jamie gonna get a kill on Seal mid, so easy pick up on a not very good health target at the moment.
Yeah, he almost has that Yules as well on Void Spirit.
Yo, high five your Abba. Come on.
No.
Okay, there we go. Jeez.
Stress me out. Well, PA, I mean, great. She's been doing a great job farming down here, obviously. Only a couple pieces away. Technically just the regen rings. She may end up buying one of the rings and saving the Claymore for later, but she's pretty close to Battle Fury. Her game has been mostly uncontested. H2I have been playing like away from her as well, so it'll be interesting to see. I mean, right now she's in like the driver's seat pretty much. Like, this is her game. It's just farm.
Seal gonna get the link off onto... Ooh, this is it. The link nightmare combo. It's actually gonna get broken as Seal accidentally gets rid of it. Nice terrorize potentially coming out, but only hits onto 2 after Illegal 1 falls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice. Like, it's such a nice combo. Again, even like, you know, later on we'll be seeing more of that combo, whether it's the grip or the nightmare just set up. If they find the PA, if they can get even like a 3 or 4 second link off before Abba, you know, can shield her, like it's gonna be big. And we saw a bit of it there. Kind of a quiet game overall.
Has to be careful top. Haste Rune coming out. Let's pop the ult plus the link off onto the Void Spirit here, but there's a lot of magic damage coming out from Chef as well. Can't get away in time and will go down. And they turn towards the mid tower on Hobbits. But they have only one tower hitting hero who walks by.
This should make my life
yeah, they can't really do much. Yeah, I mean, this is what a successful PA game looks like. Like, Grace is owning this game. She's top net worth. She almost has Battle Fury, and she is passively farming her jungle. Like, this is just what the hero has to do. So, Hobbits, though, are not taking the tower pressure that they should. Abba's trying to defend this tower by himself. Does have the ultimate available, so it'll be a pretty annoying presence there for Hobbits to try to get through. But
they got a TP from Illegal 1.
Yeah.
There is a charge coming through that is gonna... Oh, he cancels the TP, actually. Ooh, Grip coming out on Illegal 1 here. Oh, no! The shield actually went onto the Abba instead, and he's gonna go down. He has no ult available. They're gonna walk into these rambles right here. Nice call. Terrorize coming out, just gonna hit perfectly after that call here. And now set up beautifully for Jamie if he can maybe get it out. He's looking for the 2 supports. The Dissimulate coming out, the damage himself into the Bane here. He's gonna get stunned, plus the Ravage as well. Oh no. A disaster for Jamie, and all 5 of Hobbits are here to take this tower and potentially more lives if they can find it.
Some perhaps well-deserved tips coming out onto Jamie. It was a nice brain stab from Mariachi there. He almost fell to like the Astral Step follow-up damage, but yeah, I saw Jamie come in with like 300 mana. I was like, okay, how's he gonna manage this to get in, get out real quick? But that Ravage from Tim came just in time. I thought that Illegal were gonna give up the tower because, you know, it was just Naba and PA's already out, but Perhaps stay a little bit too long. Prop gonna. Oh, all right. Just taking a little trip to the jungle.
Stroll through as Axe is farming some creeps. Yeah, I thought Ava was just the sacrificial dude there. You know, maybe pop his ult, TP out, but guess not. Chestray was definitely scouted placing that ward. I believe so. Yeah, they should know.
Bring it out.
Oh, Seal mid has the link up onto the Axe right here as Tim's walking away. He's diving so far deep. My lord. We'll back away though.
No steps on Jamie for another 15.
It's going for
that
the
Kaya. Might be the Sant Kaya. We've seen Tundra9 do that a few times recently, so...
I think so. It's quite a strong build if you can get it at a good timing. And despite Jamie dying twice, still has pretty decent farm.
Yeah, he is doing pretty well for himself overall. Grace has full Battle Fury. She's about halfway to her first Mithril Hammer.
Do you think she goes for the Deso, or do you think she goes straight for the BKB here?
I think if her mid tower was dead, she would definitely need to go BKB. I think she has the luxury to go Deso right now, actually. Her game is going pretty well, and I think even if, like, Hobbits will eventually take this mid tower, most likely. If they don't, they're gonna have a rough time of it. So, she'll have BKB by the time they need to fight, I think.
Okay. I mean, it seems like Hobbits aren't putting their foot on the gas as much here. I mean, Dill seems content farming here, has the Maelstrom. Not sure what he's going for next. Maybe like S and Y, maybe BKB, or a Satanic. I don't know. No idea what he's going for, but no one's really making moves yet. I mean, you have your Blink Tide, who's kind of like chilling here.
Right. And I just want to shout out the support play of the game here. Captain Sleepy Paws bought the smoke about 10 seconds before Axe bought Blink, which means they coordinated the Blink timing and immediately go for smoke after that. So shout out to Paws 5 players. This is the only shout out you're getting all game.
It's gonna be huge. They run into Prop.
Yeah,
Chestray actually just walks by.
Yeah, they want the troll, I think.
I guess they're a little confused as to what's happening here. Prop just needs to jump away. Tim's actually coming in with the Blink Ravage. If he can get it off in time. Oh, does he want to do it? No, he doesn't.
Yeah, Dill's already out. They Prop tried to bulldoze away, but the Yules did prevent that, so...
That's it?
It
is
a nice
dispellable.
smoke,
Okay.
but yeah, it is dispellable, thank god. If it wasn't, there'd be even more problems than there already are with the
Oh, Axe comes forward. Gets a call off onto Red Seal right here. They're really able to get some magic damage. Guess not.
Tim's just, yeah, he's looking a little spooky in front there. He's got the full mech on Tim, actually, so he's gonna go back for the Greaves now. Kind of hard to fight into that watermelon.
I think with this mech timing, they can potentially smoke of their own. They have one on the Bane. I think they could go with this Blink mech and like run down a tower, preferably this mid one, but if not, just kill the PA. I don't know. There's a DD bottom. Ooh, this is highly contested. Jamie's gonna get it.
Yeah, that's a huge find actually, those double steps. He's gonna go for the Ags next on the Void Spirits. We're not gonna go for the full Kaya Sange. But double silence pretty important. It's another way to cancel grip.
Oh, another smoke right behind their Void Spirit. What are they gonna go for?
They did.
What did they see?
They sent an illusion into the triangle, and Seal actually used Link on it. So obviously he got the damage from it, but won't have Link for real heroes. They're looking for Dill, who just showed on this wave.
They are gonna find him. He's gonna walk right in, unless he does some weird carry moves where he's like, I'm gonna go farm another wave. Tim's actually coming up behind them very quickly,
Yeah,
so...
Willow has no more Shadow Realm. She actually used it to...
Oh, illegal one. Gets the call off in time, but Tim's coming in. He's got the Blink Ravage off onto 3 here, plus the charge coming through. They've got the ult off on Troll here. There's no chance he's dying. Dill now looking for Sleepy Paws. Do they have extra catch, Mirachi?
The sleep...
Jamie? Oh, Jamie? Jamie? He's going in with the step. He's gonna get the Dissimulate as well. The Bane! He doesn't get him, and now he's out of steps. He has the Yules available. He can get it off in time, but the charge coming through, Proppy's going to stun him, an immediate purge. Very nice play from Sleepy Paws there, but Jamie's still caught by the link. He's going to have to dissimulate away. Goes a different direction. Going to get caught by these axes.
Oh, not even needed.
Beautiful. Beautiful for Hobbits there.
Oh, man. Illegal... They made, like, the correct smoke play. They've tried twice now to smoke on the troll, and it's the correct call, but both times just barely missing out on him. Like, that time they found the troll, but it was way too late, and Tim was there with a follow-up. I mean, it was, like, frame perfect the way he canceled the Terrorize, and...
So good.
Yeah.
That was heads up from Hobbits, I think, to cover their bases there. They didn't actually have any vision in the area, but they just knew. Call coming out off onto Seal right here. That's a good bit of damage from the PA. This hero is quite strong with the Battle Fury Deso timing. Seal now trying to walk away with the... Ooh, he's got the link. That's all he needs. That's it. Dill going in kind of deep. Gonna get called and pulled a little further. Dagger.
Taking some damage in the back lines, but
he actually has ult.
Taken PA.
Ooh. That's an 80-second cooldown. I didn't realize. Jamie now. Ooh, illegal one gets a call off into Prop here, but that's not the most prime target coming out unless they can burst him out quickly. Grace Jam gonna blink in, and ooh, Tim blinks in. Looks for the anchor smash. They're gonna lose the ooh, the Terrorize coming in, gonna fear Dill away. Maybe they can kill him in this duration right here.
Oh,
nice nightmare to keep him alive. The ult. Dill gets his ult off in time, and now he's gonna stay alive. He's gonna lifesteal off this Abba here, and oh my god, the Burrow type keeping alive. Seal in the backline, so he's gone a little too far. The disarm on the creep is definitely not gonna keep him alive. Now Prop charging forward onto the PA right here. She has a blink available plus a burr. Oh no, she needs a blink target. Where's her blink target? There it is on illegal one, but Dill, he's still chasing. Nice blink away from the axe.
And they find it. Wow, I mean, I said I wouldn't shout out any more support players, or any more Pos 5 players at least, but Mariachi's sleep just bought Troll enough time for him to get his ult off, and it became disastrous.
Massive. That was so huge right there.
Grace, though, in this fight, I mean, she doesn't even have BKB yet. She was allowed to just kind of, you know, weave her way around the fight, and definitely have a big impact there, though. So it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues, because it's eventually the PA will need to be focused rather than the Void Spirit.
Oh, Illegal One just blinked in to try and kill a courier. Did not go up. Charge. Seal now gonna get the link. Tim does have Ravage. Doesn't want to use it just yet. Jamie, Remnant. Oh my god, call forward. That's ambitious. Ooh, nice Nightmare though. Oh my god, Mariachi on the Bane.
Charge. Not just a kill hero, he's a save hero too.
Oh, nice. Dodged away with the Dissimulate.
Yeah, both steps down. If they can find anything, even the Willow.
Oh, they're gonna get the Nether Strike off onto the Void Spirit right here. He has a Yules plus a Dissimulate available. They're gonna get the Fear off, but again, Tim with the Ravage again. Now they're gonna get a 4-man Fear away, but they've lost Jamie. They've lost him.
Jamie falls.
DD unused in the bottle.
I mean, every single teamfight ult used that fight was like, or well, I guess Call's not an ult, but every single teamfight spell used that fight was like perfect. It was like the Call hit 4 heroes, Terrorize hit 4 heroes, Ravage hit 4 heroes. Like the Nether Strike into, you know, disables on the Void Spirit were perfect, but at the end of all of it, only Jamie's dead. So, you know, sometimes that's how it goes.
Tragic
doing
for
Roche
Void
right
Spirit.
now. Does have the BKB. They're gonna bring in the help of the Gush as well.
They kind of should know this is happening from the positioning. They see Mariachi.
Yeah. Legal here.
Illegal one?
On Grace.
Oh, that's not the greatest blink target, but they're gonna get the Bane. And they ping the Roche bit. Jamie's like, they're in there, guys. Seal has to keep this axe away from the Roche. He's gonna get the call off onto 2. They're gonna lose Tim here in the pit here. Legal one will be the other one to fall, but now Grace Jam being rooted up in the pit, plus disarmed. Blurred, trying to get away in time. The bashes, though, they're keeping her in the pit. Jamie's gone in. He's looking for the Dislimate kill. He's going to kill off Dill in the pit. Now, Prop. Willow, who's going to die? Oh, my God. Willow and Prop both go down. Jamie takes the Aegis here. Call, buyback plus illegal one. Looking for someone, but Seal's going to walk away. Potentially Dill. He's bought back as well. Oh, my God. And that was a snatch from Jamie. He's got the DD still available. They have to be careful here. This Void Spirit does pump out quite a bit, but he's going to go the other way. He has a step to get out of the pit here. And maybe just get away with those 2 extra lives.
Oof, that's the last thing you want to have happen if you're a troll. I mean, you committed all that time and energy into taking Roche. Could have been, you know, could have been halfway to the Satanic, and instead he has to buy back. Now it's a long road away from that item for him. Mariachi just, you know, getting himself caught out there. Not the hero you want standing in front, scouting while you're doing Roche, because he just died instantly to the PA. And that will continue. I mean, Grace still does not have BKB. Like, this is definitely a worrisome timing if you're a Hobbits fan, because they were having a lot of trouble taking her down without the BKB.
Yeah, they were hoping for just not having. I guess they had a. I don't know if they had a ward up there originally for Hobbits, or it got like dewarded right away. But that felt so. It felt a little rushed. I don't know. After their fight, they took such a. They got the Void Spirit, but then they didn't immediately capitalize on Roche. So I think they had to maybe either wait or go there right away.
Yeah, Troll can like solo Roche, but he does not do it as fast as heroes like Ursa or TA or Huskar. Like, it's you need the map to be good to solo Roche's Troll.
Reeves completed on Tim here. Shadowblade on Razor. How do you feel going for this Silver Edge?
I don't hate it. I do think that Spearbreaker's probably the better break carrier with his shard. But you know, I mean, I've seen worse things. Silver Edge is a really good item right now. They're gonna find Chef Stray with
Nether Strike. They smoked up actually, and they're gonna commit everything for this Willow here. TP away, cancelled away from Dill. Mariachi's actually just caught a PA right here. Oh my god, but no, Captain Sleepy Paws. There with the easy purge. Grace Jam getting run at.
Oh, he's gonna
wait, what?
Way
How?
past the remnant.
Oh, okay, interesting.
I think it.
Oh, call.
Yeah,
Illegal one. Tim! It's the Ravage up onto 4. Grace Gem's in a world of hurt. Able to blink away, disarm. Illegal one just gets shredded by the troll plus the Razor combo. And now, Sleepy Paws potentially in trouble. Nice blink. No ult available for this ABBA, so we'll go down. Are they gonna keep diving? Oh my god, Tim, you mad man. You don't even have the tier 1 top.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It might have gone a little too far.
Jamie has the Ags now, but not strong enough to take out this Tide, I think. Yeah.
Nice juke there.
Oh my god, Tim with these Ravages this game.
Troll rooted up there.
Oh, still silenced as well. He actually has to be a little careful. BKB used.
He has no ultimate as well, so he should just get way far away.
There's a charge coming in. Looks like they've set up all the damage off onto this Willow. Nether Strike, Static Link, everything they need.
They have 5 Spear Vessel charges now on the Spearbreaker. Pretty big.
That's a Titan Sliver. Ooh.
Yeah, extra status res just to be more annoying.
Jamie assimilates in. Has a step though. Bash though. Purge. Caught by the Remnant here after the Yule's combo. Also, PA in the backline is looking for Seal, looking for someone. We'll have to jump away. Legal One's gonna get the... Ooh, what a sleep again. Seal saved. Jamie coming in with the step disarmed. Dissimulate gonna go for it. Gonna hit off onto 2. They're looking for the Spirit Prick right here. Grace Gem, Dagger, not enough to kill him, but the Astral Cell pop will do the job. And now Jamie left in the middle of quite a few Hobbits heroes. Still does have that Aegis and a ward down to keep him safe. Kind of a decent fight, I guess, for illegal.
Pretty even for both of them. Like 300 gold, 1600 XP, 1400 XP. That was BKBs from both carries. I don't know. I think that's actually probably Hobbit's favorite, just because they're going to get Ravage up pretty soon, but...
Oh, they're looking... Oh my god, they got him. No, wait for the H's! What are you doing? Okay, I guess they're confident they can catch him again. They're spreading out, looking for which way he's gonna go. It looks like he chooses the Bane. Gonna step into the trees here once again. Jamie's out for sure.
They should have been less confident. They might not have had the timing.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it was like 7 seconds where maybe he just like leaves anyways if you try to like stack the stuns or whatever.
Yeah.
Or not stack the stuns.
Chef straight top. Got the PA as well. I think they're gonna go for prop here. Set up the Bramble.
Just a free kill for her.
Grace Jam. Oh, Chef actually gets the last hit, but some kill participation. Also going for Satanic. And then XD coming out for something, I don't know.
He used the step for 2.
Oh. Jamie obviously did something impressive, I don't know.
That's Jamie for you.
They actually have a very deep ward on Hobbits here, but doesn't spot out a ton of their current movements as they've smoked up and have eyes on these 2 heroes in the mid. Ooh, Illegal One gets a very nice call off onto 2, but a Nightmare as well. Gonna get dodged around, dissimulate out from Jamie here. They've got the dust as well on Chef's right now. BKB's being popped. Tim.
Jamie down.
Oh, Illegal One now. Gonna go as well, and they've lost 2 for just the Bane. Also, I figured out what the tip was for. Ravage was used, so he dodged that out earlier on. It took me a second. I was like, where's the Ravage from Tim? It's on cooldown.
Yeah.
What?
Makes sense, makes sense.
Oh, Terrorize. Oh, plus the Fear. Oh my god, the damage. Grace Jam. Even with the Static Link coming out, able to clean up the troll here, but now BKB's done. They have to be a little careful. There's a break coming out. The shard from Prop. Oh, Grace Jam's gonna go down, and now Sleepy Paws on the run. Has that ult available, but that should just be
a Razor Q. No, he'll be alright.
Able to get away.
Both carries are having like very, very similar games. Like their fights are the same. Like last fight they both pop BKB, nothing happens. This fight they both die after their BKBs run out. Like I mean, they're both very good carry players, and I'd say they're pretty even, so it makes sense. But it's definitely very obvious this game. It's interesting because Illegal keep finding these really good jumps, but Hobbit's lineup is so good at counter engaging that it's like almost counterintuitive for Illegal to jump in. Because it's like if you go in his Void Spirit and you use even one of your steps, like now that's one less step you have to escape with, and this lineup demands that you escape from them.
Yeah.
It's like same thing with Axe. Like once he's in, he's in. He cannot get himself out. Like he's not a Centaur that can, you know, stampede in, blink out, or blink in, stampede out kind of thing. It'll help with, you know, Axe has BKB on the way, so it'll help, but it's just kind of interesting how these fights are playing. Like these fights are playing how both teams and both drafts want them to play.
Oh, Jamie's got a use. Prop on the menu once again. Grace Jam here to maybe get a kill stolen from her. Yeah, here we go.
Just 4, 2, and 6 on the PA. It could be 10, 2, and 0, but can't have nice things.
Yeah, Illegal One does have the BKB, like you said. Honestly, I feel like this maybe is a Blink Void Spirit game. I don't know. I feel like someone really has to shut this Bane. I feel like Bane's had way too much of a free game. Like, it's only 0 and 2. I mean, the Void Spirit's 5 and 6. The PA is 4 and 2. I feel like this Bane should be dead a lot more when I see this draft. And potential fight as... Nope, they just walk away. Everyone's...
Honestly, they just need a Linken's on Void Spirit, I think.
Oh,
I
yeah.
I don't know what this E-Blade is, but it's not a Linken Sphere.
Or...
He just needs something that allows him to go in and like just stick on top of the Bane and like demand all 5 heroes go to him so that PA can get some like sick Battle Fury crit combo play, you know? Because right now Void Spirit's going in and then like he gets, you know, charged or ravaged or bashed by Troll, and then like there's no, you know, or gripped or slept or whatever, and he has no BK, like he has no defensive items, right? Like Yule's like technically is, but then Yule's is like a weird item where like there's so many uses for it this game. Where
Smoke.
Like, oh,
Void Spirit. Oh my god, the grip!
Grip.
Mariachi, god, they've got him. And
he committed to that Eagle song too, so he's gonna have an E-Blade.
Why? I feel like you even complete the S and Y. The roots are gonna come out from Chef's right here. Grace Jam's actually made her way mid. They're gonna get the break onto the PA. Any change stuns, any bashes available, BKB's gonna come out, only gonna hit off onto the 2 supports. Other BKBs have been popped here. Tim's gonna clean up Willow. Sleepy Paws is speedy with the Yules plus the Tranquils and Abba's natural movement speed, but looks like they're finally gonna... Ooh. Borrowed time plus the slows, but that's running out quite soon. There's a shield to buy a little more time. Jukes in the trees, space created potentially. They are right next to a tower though, so They should just push this.
I honestly did not know there were that many trees next to that tower. I was like, there's no way he's gonna keep juking for like 10 seconds here.
There's a lot of
time,
trees.
you know. Yeah. That fight was almost even better for Hobbits. It was a nice play, but like Illegal did a good job of like putting their
Grace
bodies
Gem's
away from
broken
Grace.
and linked currently, being run down by Seal thanks to that Silver Edge. Solo?
That's the cast range talent. That's why you take the cast range talent, not the lifesteal.
Oh
Those
my
watching at home.
god, that was just so close.
But yeah, that's why I don't mind the Silver. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I think Seal should have a BKB like 4 items ago, but I do think the Silver Edge extra break for PA. Again, it's like I said, right? They don't do a lot outside of PA BKBs, so it's like, you know, I mean, PA will eventually get Refresher.
Cut you off, unfortunately. Call mid, but the BKB, they got the fear up onto Seal here, but a great grip onto Jamie here. Now Dill's gonna pop that BKB plus that ult. Jamie Yule's up into the air. Now he's gonna turn off onto Legal One. He just disappears from my screen. The link's still up onto Jamie right here, so they're gonna get 2 here for basically nothing. Prop now coming in. Oh my god, he cancels the charge to Nether Strike the Willow, and now they're gonna go for high ground.
That was, I mean, Spirit Breaker is not like a super high skill hero. He was charging the Abba and stopped right as he hit the Willow. So he got like the double stun on her. It was actually a pretty sick play.
The Hobbits are playing really, really well right now, and I'm very, very impressed. And now to the second tier 2, just hoping to get this Jamie buyback, but it does not exist. It's actually only 200 gold off, not that far away. I thought it would be a lot further, but 2 racks, very easy for them.
The Eagle Song in that inventory not doing too much. Still dying, even with the extra armor. I mean, I don't know, that fight was just... I saw Jamie step twice and he was still linked. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, it was like... I was like, well, okay.
I think
he actually died from the, like, link damage. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know, it was weird.
They are gonna smoke up, and they do have all the ults in the world available. Jamie is about to find Bane here, but oh, the Nightmare's not enough. Seal's gonna come in, potentially to save the Bane. Nice Glimmer Cape as well from Miriachi. Legal One gonna blink into the pit, gonna get the call off. They're gonna get the Fear as well. Can they burst down Dill here in the duration of this Fear? Huge Ravage coming out, breaking up the fight now. Dill, he's gonna pop that Satanic, gonna pop his ult. He's gonna cleave through these heroes right now. Oh my god, Grace Gem, the smash from Roche as well. 3 heroes down now, and Illegal in shambles.
Oh my goodness. Shard picked up by someone? Maybe
Dill had it, but then gave it to someone, I think. Oh, Tim has it now, so tower damage. And they found Chef's Ray. TP away? Oh, no!
That was funny. But yeah, I mean, it was almost a repeat of the last Roach fight that went disastrous for Hobbits, where Marriott, like...
Dill's in the base.
He's got an Aegis. He's a troll warrior.
I was just wondering what he was doing there. Charge through? There's no cores alive, so I guess they can just run rampant here.
I mean, they don't know that Grace doesn't have buyback, but
Yo, hit the buildings. I don't know what you're doing.
No, he's a carry. He's got to farm the creeps.
Get those stats up.
Honestly, very, very Chad to leave the T1 alive and just take their base. Just saying.
That is... They literally didn't... I guess they did damage to it, but... Oh, Illegal coming in with a call. This is the last stand here. Nice Nightmare coming through. Roots as well. They're gonna catch this axe. Gonna get hit by that Abyssal Blade as well. Legal One's down. No buyback. Jamie stepping up to the fountain. And this is looking like curtains for game 1. Grace Gem is up in 3, though. Not to count out the strength of this PA. Charge. Oop, I mean, Nether Strike canceled. Prop might just go down here if Grace Gem's able to get the burst. Can you get the Spirit Breaker? Finally gonna go down. Now Red Seal on the run here. Oh, but the grip from Miriachi. Where's the purge? Where's the purge from Sleepy Pants? It's there, but oh. Grace Gem's still gonna fall. Jamie out of resources, gonna get clicked down. And Ancient to fall.
GG's call. Wow, I mean, that game got out like, I feel like it was pretty even for a long time. I'll be interested to see the graph, but it got out of hand pretty quick, right? Like,
Yeah, it felt like the fights for Hobbits just kept snowballing in their favor. I can't, like, name a single fight that Illegal took that was, like, decisively theirs, decisively in their favor.
mhm.
Oh, the graph wasn't that bad. I think that was Grace Jam, though. Carrying the net worth. Thoughts for this game for both Hobbits and Illegal? I mean, stuff to figure out for game 2.
Indeed, indeed. I think, I think that Illegal need to. It's interesting. I mean, I definitely don't think that any team should be given Bane and Spearbreaker in the same draft, but it's also one of those things where this was a pretty even game, and I don't think like it was an outdraft, but I do think the way Prop and Mariachi played was like very, very impressive. I mean, obviously those two have been playing together for a long time in various team capacities and stuff, but they needed, like, I don't know, it was weird. I said it in the draft, right? Like, they needed a hero that can like jump the back lines, kill supports, like provide damage so that when PA doesn't have BKB, PA doesn't feel like PA feels like, okay, my BKB's down, I'm just not going to be at this fight anymore. And they never really had that because Axe does not provide that. Like, Axe is just control. You know, he's not really damage. And Void Spirit didn't really itemize correctly to do all that damage. And it became the case where, like, the way Hobbits itemized wasn't necessarily perfect. Again, like, Razor should have BKB. And I think, like, maybe an Ags on Tide would have been cooler than a Pipe, you know? So extra, like, physical damage and stuff like that. But it was, like, pretty good. You know, like, the Spearbreaker Shard was, like, fantastic. The Silver Edge on Razor, just the extra break versus PA really punished her outside of BKB. And conversely, we have an Ag Scepter, Kaya, Eagle Song on Void Spirit, which isn't... Those are all, like, luxury items. Like, none of them really do anything. Like, yeah, the Silence is, like, great, but, you know... This is a Bane that doesn't have BKB. Like, you can't just go in and Yule's the Bane if he grips, right? Or, you know, you can buy an item like Dagon or buy Boots of Travel or just something, right? Like, it felt like Illegal were trying to play 5v5 and then they found themselves running into a Ravage when all they have is an Axe Call and like a Terrorize. It felt like they didn't play the way their draft should, I guess.
All right. I mean, I think you hit literally every single point on the head that I had, like, in my mind existing. Like, that's spot on. Yeah. I mean,
Think alike.
Yeah, Dawson Chat was like, where's the Lincolns for Void? And I mean, you mentioned earlier, I think just...
Yeah.
It feels like they're a ship. What is it? A ship without a rudder? Is that the metaphor for Illegal in this draft? They had like no one
like
really
that.
like
Yeah.
doing the key thing that they need to like win fights. But just game 1 out of a best of 3 series. Hopefully they can pull their stuff together in terms of draft, in terms of gameplay, and come back swinging at Hobbits in game 2. But we are going to be coming back to you with that game after just a short break. And we're back with the Game 2 draft of Hobbits to Isengard versus Illegal, and I'm once again joined by Kiara here to give you guys this amazing experience of this series. We are into Game 2 draft again. I think the Dawnbreaker got banned before, if I'm correct.
Yes,
Perhaps?
they banned Dawnbreaker Brewmaster last game.
Yes, okay. So they're running same bans. I mean, we've spoken at length about Game 1. You broke it down wonderfully for us there at the end of the game. You're hoping to see Spiritbreaker ban, maybe, first phase?
Yeah, they have to get rid of it. Yeah, especially with Hobbits having first pick now. I mean, Illegal have lost, like, including the series against IBAT, it's like, I think, what, 3 games in a row to Spiritbreaker or something like that. So, yeah, just get rid of the hero. It's too good. Like, you know, if you're Team Spirit or something, like, maybe you can play against it. Although most teams ban it against Team Spirit. But, you know, it's like, you know, if you're any bracket that isn't, like, Tier 2, you know, it's like at least Division 2 DPC, like, just ban Spiritbreaker. It's too chaotic of a hero. Like, you're not coordinated enough, you know, like, to play against it. Like, that's true of everyone, you know, that isn't an actual professional player. It's too chaotic. Like, it's just, there's just so much going on with it. Like, it has so many build paths, you know, it's like, if the Silver Edge doesn't work, you can go Ags. If the Ags doesn't work, you can go, you know, the Ag Shard. Like, it's like, or you know, I don't know. You could probably go Boots of Travel, honestly. Like, it's probably not a bad idea. You know, just travel to one lane, charge the other lane, just keep doing that. You know, so just a lot of options. But I think last game they banned Sand King plus Nyx or something like that.
Sorry to interrupt you. They are actually remaking the lobby because they thought we were not in. So I'm gonna continue with what you're talking about, but just to let you know about that. So I'm gonna go get us into the lobby.
Gotcha. But yeah, so I definitely think that I'm assuming those bans are gonna stay. I mean, maybe they'll change them up, but yeah, the Spiritbreaker ban is definitely necessary. There are heroes that are good against it, but it's like, just get rid of it, you know. Now that said, like I said, they banned Sand King Nyx last time. One of those will get through. I don't think either of those heroes are
Okay, looks like we are
cool. Yeah.
ready to.
I don't think either Sand King or Nyx are like so important that you have to get rid of them, necessarily speaking. So I honestly wouldn't even be surprised if we saw Spiritbreaker Bane bans. I definitely feel like Mariachi will pick it at 5 if it's given to them, but we'll see. I mean, maybe they just pick, you know, Sand King at 5 if the Bane's banned, which wouldn't be terrible on Tim.
It is Radiant's ban.
Yeah, I think seeing Tim Sand King would be pretty cool. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of him on what's the hero called? Tidehunter, but I was pretty impressed with that as well.
Yeah, he picked it up like somewhat recently, as in like a few seasons ago, but he's been really good on it.
10 seconds.
They are thinking about the Spiritbreaker ban again, which is funny, but they changed it to the Sand King. Interesting.
It is Dawn's ban. Radiant's turn to pick.
Okay, so I imagine Hobbits will go the Bane here based on how well they looked on it last game.
Yeah. Easy pickup from Mariachi. Do you think would you like them to take a different route in countering this Bane? Because they chose the Abba last game. Would you prefer something else, or do you think that was like an okay pickup there?
I think if you're gonna go for a Dispel hero, just pick Legion Commander. Or like, I think Abba PA is like a weird combo where like it's not really a strong lane per se. Even though they had a good lane, it was mostly because like the Tide was 2v1. I mean, the other way to counter Bane is like to have vision of him basically. And I felt like Illegal's draft was like also lacking vision. Like there was no one who Their vision was like Void Spirit going in and Astral Stepping and hoping there weren't heroes there, you know? So maybe just like a Night Stalker or something like that, I think is really good against heroes like Bane. I know Illegal like Disruptor. Disruptor's not a vision hero, but it is a hero that can cause a lot of chaos in fights. And they go with the Snapfire, which
5 seconds remain.
it's decent. You can, I mean, it's not really an answer to Bane, but it's not terrible against Bane either.
Yeah. Do you... I guess this is very early on to make the statement, but I guess it's 5 or 4 for them there. Do you personally have a preference on where you like to see Snapfire being played as a hero? Wyvern.
The Winter Wyvern. Well, now it's still unclear which supports which. No, I think either of them can work. I think 4 is slightly better right now because she uses items pretty decently, but I think it's probably just more important who the laning partner is, rather than like what lane she goes to. Like I wouldn't want to run Snapfire in the safe lane if like I didn't have like a physical damage carry that could follow up with it, and then I had like a Mars in the off lane. It's like let me just put it with the Mars kind of thing. But DK, that's another Tim hero.
No, that is an older hero, but I think it still checks out here. It's not as good as it was pre-nerfs, but still actually decent when into like decent matchups.
Yeah, I think it definitely fell off after it got nerfed, but I don't think it's a bad hero. I saw Spirit play it mid the other day, and I think I want to say I saw Zai play it offlane, or I saw it played offlane one game too. I think it's still decent. It's reliable tower damage. It's a stun. Buys blink. Pretty good lane. It can survive either of those 2 supports, which is important. So
yeah,
there's not like too many carries that really punish DK. I think Monkey King's decent against it. But like unless you're running Viper safe lane, which it's like
then you're running
like you're
Viper
not
safe lane.
Right, exactly. Storm Ricky, they must really like Ricky on Illegal. I feel like I don't remember that from my scouting. Like I don't think I've seen them play it. I guess it's a good hero against Bane, but because both times like this is how they protected their Bane. I'd imagine they're probably going to ban the Puck as well.
They've played it 8 times and never in the current season. So, I mean, I guess let's see who's the person playing it though. Well, I've seen Grace Gem play Ricky. Yeah, that's right. I feel like she is kind of scary on this hero, so I guess they are respecting it enough, especially against the Bane, like you said.
That's fair. Like I said, I mean, yeah, it does counter the Bane. It's like pretty heads up for them to do that, because there's not too many carries that counter Bane. But Ricky would definitely qualify.
Yeah.
DP, Dark Willow.
Can't let the seal DP get through.
Honestly, you might have to watch out for that Seal Razor. Okay.
There it is.
There we go. Still the Seal Queen of Pain after that? I am not sure.
Seal's 4 heroes have not all been banned out, so the puddle is not dried up just yet.
He has a really good Void Spirit too. He also can play DK, I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
5 seconds.
Yeah. It's an interesting opening from Illegal. Like, these 2 supports don't really tell us anything about what they want to do. Timber.
Oh. Huh.
Seal OD? I don't know if he plays it, but that hero's pretty easy to play right now.
I feel like you've just given Dill, like, the freest time of his life. I feel like you just... I mean, I would assume this is, like, Snap Timber lane, I think. Out of the 3 heroes that I see right here.
Yeah, probably.
Timber Wyvern sounds weird. I just don't see that working. I feel like also they're planning to like put this Wyvern like mid. I don't know. It's definitely a
It's
flex
possible.
if they picked it this early. But I feel like now you have your offlane revealed, and I guess maybe Jamie doesn't want to have his hero picked this early after what happened last game. But I think you just want to give Grace Gem the gotcha pick. I think it's a little more valuable to give your safe laner
On the carry, yeah.
Yeah. Because I feel like Jamie already has like 1,500 MMR on Seal, so just like, I don't know.
Right.
Just use that, I guess. Like, it's rough playing Void Spirit into Razor, obviously, but I mean, I don't think that was like, that matchup was the reason the game was lost.
Propaganda Phoenix.
Ooh.
Well, Phoenix is a strength hero, but it's not necessarily a traditional strength hero that's going to get caught by Whirling Death all that much. And it is good magic damage. I feel like you go OD.
5 seconds remain.
Like, it's really good against all these heroes.
Did you say Seal like played it, or?
I have no idea. I mean, I don't think they will pick OD, but I feel like Seal has played OD at least once. I just don't know if he's played it well. Like, you know, like. But
let's find out. Let's stalk Seal's Dota buff in the meantime and see what I can find.
Because you want something that deals with this Timber.
One game, 100% win rate. Quap though. Okay.
I mean, I don't hate Quap. It's a general good hero right now. You do have good magic damage, pure damage, stuff like that for Timber. I mean, when I was looking at these three heroes from Legal, I was saying like light on stuns. Obviously, Winter's Curse is a pretty nice setup, but they probably want a stunning mid laner, I'd imagine.
I would hope so. Yeah.
I mean, there's like 2 carries with stuns. It's like CK and Sven, so Puck, yeah. That's probably their best bet. I think Hobbits are probably drafted into a corner right now. Well, yes, they are, because they're gonna run like DK off Quap mid. If they lane swapped, I actually like DK a lot against Puck. DK is very good against like Quap, Puck, Storm, stuff like that, because he's like tanky enough to like not care about their harass and stuff, and he has a really reliable disable. That makes it like really hard for them to play. But because it's going to be Quap against Puck, like Jamie now has the favorable matchup, and it's a pretty good like Puck game in general. Like, it's a more reliable way to catch the Bane with the silence, and you're not like running to the problem that Void Spirit had, where it's like you go in and then you're either like you're using your damage ability to like go in and go out. Right, yeah. Like Puck is gonna blink in, and then they can orb out or like coil or phase shift or whatever you need to do.
5 seconds
Drow ban from Hobbits.
Do you think there's a possibility that they go the Quap 3 and the DK mid?
I would put it at like 10%.
Okay.
I would say it's more likely that this is a Quap safe lane and a DK mid, and they last pick Tim's hero. Than the other way, like than them putting Tim on Quap. I don't think like Tim is not really like a ranged cheesy offlaner player. Like, he has a pretty consistent hero pool, where he can definitely play DK really well. Like, he'll definitely do good this game, but I can't really see him playing Quap. But I do think Dill. Dill played a Bloodseeker game this season. Like he can definitely play a little bit more active or whatever that Quap safe lane would demand. It would be wacky, but not like absurdly wacky. Like, this team last year, when they had Volt instead of, like, they had a slightly different lineup, they were running like Axe carry, Mag carry, like back when that was a thing. So they aren't like, so rigid that they won't change the roles at all. But that was last season and not this season.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
Faceless Void banned. This will. Legal's gonna get rid of the AM. This would have been a really good AM game, actually.
One of the few one of those that exist.
Radiant's turn to pick.
It's actually banned the PA. Interesting. I wouldn't have picked PA into illegal here, but move Slark. That's a dill hero for sure.
Yeah. I really hope they lane swap. They won't. I really hope they do.
So
Pop versus
Slark
Puck is
off
just
lane.
so hard.
Yeah, I can see Tim playing Slark 100%.
Yeah.
In your face, immediately hitting your hero. Yeah, with a stun, obviously with the pounce, for sure.
Do you think that, I mean, we don't see illegals carry yet, but do you think they're just going to put the Timber against the DK? Like, that's the other problem I was thinking of, too, right? Is, like, they might just put the Timber against the DK, and then now you have, like, DK losing his lane, Quap losing his lane, and, like, you know, you just pick a carry that can kind of go even with Slark, and you win the game, because you win all 3 lanes.
I think I would like to see that. I think that would be a very heads-up play from illegal, now that you mention it. I think you just pick something. I mean, I feel like you could pick like a jug or
Jug
literally anything, or a lifestealer or something, even if you want to run something into the DK. Because if the DK is smart, they could like get out on top, but it's just such a brain dead matchup for lifestealer that it's relatively easy.
Yo.
Okay.
I don't hate that. I think they can definitely lane swap that, so it's probably fine. Yeah, they're gonna go Seal Quap and Tim DK. I like Illegal's draft a lot more because of the lane problems, but I do think like that Hobbits have. But I do think that it's not as good of a PL game as it looks on paper. If Propaganda is a master tier Phoenix, I think, or at the very least he's purple tier, or like platinum tier or whatever.
Yeah, very good.
He's very good at Phoenix. Like, Phoenix actually is one of the highest damage heroes in the game. If he can like get farm prior to this game, you know, get like a Shivas. They have like decent wave clear for PL, or like illusion clear rather. DK can kind of itemize for it a little bit. Red Seal can kind of itemize for it a little bit. I just don't think they deal with this Timber Saw is the main problem. Like, maybe if Red Seal goes Vessel, but Phoenix is probably going to go Vessel, and then you don't have a way to deal with PL kind of thing. So I definitely think illegal on this draft.
Yeah. I think I agree with the points that you brought up here. Especially whenever like Timber's picked, you gotta have like a hero or two that have some kind of answer. Looks like Prop is master tier, but has not bought Dota Plus in a while. But yeah, Timber, you gotta have an answer to the hero, and I don't see one like outright in that like 15 to 25 minute span there.
Yeah.
It's not letting me. Okay, there we go. Cool.
Oh, apparently Prop has bought Dota Plus, but the game is just bugged and doesn't show the medal on the screen. So.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Wild. I thought they removed these pauses. Jeez, come on.
Who wants cookies? Well, too bad.
Jamie is back though. Again, so how do you feel about the fact that Jamie does not buy any starting items? How does he get away with this? As a mid player yourself, how does this keep happening?
Well,
better luck
is he really? I don't know.
Okay, there we go. Never mind. He's actually bought some items for once. Holy smokes.
He's bought items, yeah. Now Seal has not bought regen, which is its own issue, but.
Interesting. At least it's not a full one this time, I guess.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, like, right now, in the side lanes, we're seeing some of the cores not buying regen and having their supports feed them tangos. Or, like, their first courier ship will have tangos, but they won't start with them.
Yeah.
But for mid lane, like, you don't get water runes until 2 minutes, so it's only good if you're bottle rushing. I think it's fine-ish, but it's not like amazing. Like, normally with Quap, it would be good. It would be fine because you'd have Shadow Strike, which heals you. But Puck can obviously dodge that with Phase Shift. If he like ends up going that.
Oh, Puck, just keep running. Just keep running. You won't get hit by the Arctic Burn. Okay, there he gets hit by it. Plus the cookie coming out. Looks like they're gonna get the Phoenix here for first blood. Drops all the spirits. Jamie coming forward, gonna get the first blood.
Well, worked game 1, just try it again game 2, and it works again game 2, so.
Yo, just dropping a little
10 players
jokey flame. Is he
compete
was the one
for
who
all
fed
time.
first blood
Died
game
last
1?
Yeah.
Ooh, that is some hot chili you're serving up down there.
Oh, they're gonna get two
Still,
for
Jamie?
two?
I thought he was gonna orb for it, honestly. I thought it was like, I saw Jamie walking up, I was like, there's about a 50-50 chance he'll orb for that bounty run. Well, he has no phase shift, so now's the time for Seal to press Q on him, but...
Unless he does the like microsecond orb to that does dodge it, right? I think.
I think not.
I do not know. Maybe.
Well, Seal has nothing skilled to either harass or secure range creeps. But how does this lane? It should go puck favored, correct?
It's mostly puck favored, yeah. I mean, like Quap has to go Scream instead, which isn't like the end of the world. Scream is better wave clear, but it's definitely puck favored.
Jamie finally got the favorable matchup that he wants. Seal's also dodges. Very fire. There's a Scream available. And an orb though. Oh, this is gonna be wild. Oh, he dodges it out again. Now there's an orb. He's gonna go forward, gonna get hit by it. Gonna blink in, gonna tip. And that's a nice solo kill.
Yeah, he just got outplayed. Well done by Jamie.
Now's a good time to mention the MMR gap between the two. As Red Seal 1v2.
This is true. Well,
Grace.
just like last game though, Dill is top of the CS very early on.
Bill doing well, hitting the creeps. Actually, both safe laners have purchased the stick starting out. Both the PL and the Slark starting out with this item. And going for the full Orb of Corrosion for Dill. I have to wonder if that's the exact right play against a Timber Snapfire. Would you agree with Dill's thoughts?
I mean, it's not terrible. It is like Orb of Corrosion like extends the amount of time that you put Timber under threat, but eventually he's gonna hit level 5 and just not die to you. It's kind of weird. Like Bane is not like the best kill support for Slark because he's like he doesn't do a lot of damage while Slark has you leashed, and like I like Nightmare sets up for leash, so it's good-ish, but I don't know. I think he'd be better off just buying more stats on Slark. Like just getting treads pretty early.
Yeah.
Because eventually he's gonna have to leave this lane to go farm.
Do you think Slark is one of those heroes that is allowed to build Falcon Blade?
I think he can, yeah. I mean, I've seen a lot of Soul Rings and stuff, but I think Falcon Blade's fine too. He definitely needs mana regen, so however you can get it, I think is pretty important for him.
Oh, Bottle and Water Rune picked up by not just both mid laners here, as Seal needs to get one of those, but it looks like Jamie's gonna get both Water Runes here at the 2-minute ones that spawn.
Yeah, almost the 4-minute rune's up now. We're getting pretty close at least.
Actually maxing the silence out on Puck. I feel like I haven't seen this build in a very long time, as Orb is just a higher damage spell overall, but of course silence good against the Quap.
Yeah, it's better against Quap. I mean, it's worse for like farming, because not only, like you said, does it have less damage, but also usually it's easier to farm just with Orb, like the mobility it provides. But I think it's important to shut down this Quap, or at least keep her under control, so.
Pretty quiet game here for these two teams, despite, unlike game 1, I feel like there were a few more kills happening around the map, but I think they need a few more levels in the side lanes to start doing real damage.
Yeah. both teams, like both offlaners, are just very hard to kill, and both carries. Like both of those heroes can be kill laners, but they're also content just farming. So.
Mm-hmm.
That's the coil, and...
Oh, coil mid as I watch Slark walk around bottom, but another kill here for Jamie. Actually has all 3 kills right now.
Yeah, he's on a killing spree. Already has 1 null tally, sitting on 700 gold right now. Let's see what he buys, but...
What do you think? Do you think he's gonna go for the Witchblade this game?
Yeah, I don't hate it. It's really good against DK. That extra magic damage, or... Is it magic damage or true damage?
Witchblade? I think it's True Strike with magic damage. Poison. Intelligence
it's definitely
as
not
damage.
physical.
Whatever that
it's
means.
Yeah, I think it's magical.
I think so as well. Yeah. Because like the True Strike, I think pierces if you're like BKB, but like the damage doesn't go. I think something like that. Both supports from Illegal are actually making their way mid, as if Red Seal needs more people running him down right now. They actually place two
mobs right next to each other. Yeah.
Within like seconds. Okay, but now they have comprehensive vision across this mid lane.
They have coil again as well, so.
And they have eyes on Seal here. He's just gonna walk into the Wyvern. Chef's Rate is gonna steal the rune. Coil used. Sonic Wave available, but actually, if Jamie, he has the regen rune, so he won't go down just yet.
Dire structures are fortified.
Yeah, a lot of pressure being applied to this co-op. It's definitely a breath of fresh air for Illegal. Like last game, they were not pressuring Seal at all.
Oh, Illegal one.
They're gonna die bottom.
Died. Whoa, I don't know what he was doing under the tower. And now, PO. I would like to see them pressure the PL a little more in the absence of Wyvern, but not going to get an opportunity for that.
Yeah, Grace once again off to a good start farming-wise. Getting the salve and the cold embrace from the Wyvern, so back to full.
Huge heals.
She's almost level 6, not quite, but will be there pretty soon. I think if Hobbits... They need to get Seal back into the game, because Seal is pretty far behind right now. He's been like taking a lot of the map pressure from Illegal. He's died twice solo, pretty much. They need to like get the game away from Seal, which is probably going to be done by pushing with DK. But Wyvern's a good deep push support, so you need to bring numbers to like actually get her off the tower.
Yeah. Mid. Seal's actually going off onto Jamie here. The coil's gonna get committed. Seal now trying to dodge away from those tower hits. Doesn't have the blink available just yet. The silence supposed to stun. Oh, they have all the damage they need.
Yeah, nice combo there from Snapfire. Just making sure that the co-op was locked down.
Oh,
Seal thought he was safe.
Can they? They can't get this Wyvern. Yeah. Down bottom, League 1 also just walking at Dill, who doesn't have 6 just yet, so there's potential for a kill here. Maybe actually has to be much closer with that Nightmare to keep this
snap.
Start shot down, hit with the Scatter Blast.
Yeah, he had just hit his 6 too.
Unfortunate. And Illegal off to a much better start this game. Much better.
Yeah, they feel like they're in the driver's seat this game. Like, Hobbits need this play that's happening top right now if they can actually kill the Wyvern here.
Oh, Mortimer's Kiss is going to be used bottom and now up top onto the Wyvern. Tim just needs another poison attack. Yep, gonna go down and potentially the tower here.
Yeah, if they can get this tower, it might
whoa.
save their game. Grace with a nice kill on the prop.
Prop gonna get
because right now things are going disastrous for them.
Spirit Links. Kill. Gonna actually walk at Illegal right here, but
he doesn't have the damage right now. Like he's just gonna take too much damage from Chakram trying to go onto the Timber.
Yeah. And this Scatter Blast damage is insane at level 3 right now. Oh my god. The cookie forward plus the blast in the face. Dill, ooh, forced to commit Shadow Dance.
It
Might actually try and
though.
turn though as
Might
prop.
be enough damage.
Oh, no spirits available.
Yeah, if you just compare the games right now that Grace and Dill are having, like, Dill's just taking so much pressure from this Timber. It's just constantly in his face, and meanwhile, Grace is just, you know, casually farming her jungle. Like, her tower hasn't really taken a lot of damage, which is really not good.
Coming bottom, they just now see Jamie come in. They've got the cookie off as well. The coil's going to be used. Ooh, Sonic Wave only going to hit off onto one here. Legal One still might go down under the tower. Prop's going to dive away, but this hasted puck still chasing him down. Mirachi does have grip if they maybe want to make this kill happen. He's going to start off with a Nightmare here. Maybe wait for Seal to get a little closer. There's the grip. Oh, can Sleepy Paws keep his puck alive in time? Oh, the phase shift plus the orb probably won't tick down to the dagger.
Yeah, he has bottle charges as well. Be fine.
Yeah, and
He's got
pig
that
holes.
full Witchblade on Jamie right now.
Yeah. And Dill back bottom once again. Has the ult up soon, so just a little safer, but
yeah, Dill is definitely ramming his face into a wall, and I don't think he wants to much longer, or at least he shouldn't. Hobbits are just not like, there's a siege creep DK with the ultimate here, and he's by himself, so they just can't take this tower. It's very sad. Now Puck's gonna TP up here with the
Jamie's gonna
Witchblade.
clean him up.
Yeah, it's a very dead DK.
Yes. Oh, prop has dive plus supernova, but probably doesn't want to use either.
Well, we're only one Hobbit's kill and 10 illegal kills away from the sacred number. Or one of the many sacred numbers, that is.
Oh, it took me a second to do the math, but I understand now. I have understood the meme. Oh, coil mid,
Another
Jamie
coil
again.
off.
Broken on Seal, so potentially... Oh, nope, the silence is there. Plus an orb to finish off the kill. My god. This puck is out of control.
This game might be over before 20 minutes, honestly. It doesn't look good. Timber's died twice, but still takes the tower pretty early. I mean, with the Hood of Defiance, it's gonna be so hard to kill. He does have it now, or it's like it's being delivered. Jamie almost has travels, which means like he's already been a good presence on the map without travels, so he's gonna have it, and like, you know, it's gonna be so hard to kill. And again, like, Hobbits need to take buildings, and Wyvern is just doing a fantastic job of being in front of those buildings and like preventing Hobbits from taking them.
Yeah, wherever the DK goes, Chef has done a good job of just planting himself in front of those towers. And now you have like a Slark Phoenix top combo that isn't really doing a whole lot, and you've got this Bane who awful at pushing, trying to keep the Timber off the tier 2 bottom.
Yeah, thankfully Timber has no real tower damage. Timber's actually gonna come top side. That will relieve some pressure for Hobbits.
Seal has to be careful, but Seal has to be careful.
They're flying on in. Gonna blink out for now. Full travels on Jamie. I mean, there's nowhere for Hobbits to exist on the map. Like, you look at all three of their cores right now are just sitting in mid. DK's gonna pop ult, but
nice blink.
Yeah, blink dagger on Tim.
They have Snap coming in mid, so they clearly want to plant their heroes to defend this tower. And I mean, getting a puck with ranged form Dragon Tail is pretty tough. Mortimer's Kiss is raining down from afar. Gonna break on Seal here, and he's gonna go down. Tim, potentially the next one to fall.
Nice grip,
they're gonna get the grip off in time. Mariachi, that's pretty huge. The curse, they've got the pounce though. Oh my god, can they get rid of the Jamie puck? They can. It's off onto Prop, not the greatest hero, but Dill is still gonna go forward with his Shadow Dance available to look for another kill here.
Straight to fall.
Nice snack right here. Great shot in the back
onto the PL.
Stun as well.
Stun
Tim
up.
actually wants to go for this. I don't know 100%.
Phoenix, yeah, if Phoenix was a little bit closer, I think it would be doable, but...
And now Timber has arrived to stop the push.
Yeah,
and Seal and Dill both TP top.
Well, they stopped Jamie's momentum, which is pretty huge.
Yeah.
Probably not the best use of a Slark's time, but he does find some kills, so thankfully it worked out for him. He almost has Echo Saber. I mean, his game isn't going totally terribly, but it's like last game, Grace was farming for, you know, about 20 minutes on the PA and like hit her timing and like did a great job. And the problem last game was that the rest of Illegal was not having a good game.
Jamie just solo killed Dill under the tower. Nice usage of spells there.
Yeah, some tips coming out. Illegal went in some.
They're gonna pop the ult. Does have the Timber Chain away, plus the heal from the Wyvern as well. They have the curse coming up in just 5 seconds, so they might be able to just keep this. Ooh, nice stun from Tim there, keeping the Timber locked down. They're gonna get the kill, and now the supports have to back away.
Yeah, 4v1. Just
oh, Jamie's in.
Too much.
Jamie TP'd in. He's here to fight. And,
oh,
Tim.
Nice silence onto the DK.
Oh,
Mariachi dodge. Yeah, what a nightmare.
My God, on the Bane.
Yeah, and they have the Sun Ray heal as well. But yeah, I mean, last game, like, Illegal... The rest of Illegal were not having a good game while Grace was. This time...
Stunned mid. Chester gonna use the Cold Embrace, but that's set up for a few more stacks. Potentially the Curse could come off and make something huge happen. Oh, they're looking for it. They're looking for it here. Tim's gonna go down. The Blast does come through. Nightmare off onto the
He has low mana on the puck.
Seal has to be careful.
Yeah, they cannot.
Up if you can.
But yeah, Grace also having a good game right now. That's the point I've been trying to make for the last 3 fights.
Pop does have ult. Has to probably pop it right now if he wants to survive, and he will use it, but the Snapfire is there. The grip was a little too late, and now Dill turning off onto a legal one here, but it looks like they'll just get Sleepy Paws here.
They do get the stack at least. These puck silences are just such a problem.
Oh my God, Grace Jam with the Diffusal Blade. Just running in from the side, gonna clean up the Bane, potentially. Oh, nice stun. Yeah. Tim got the real one.
They don't know which one.
Tim.
Oh,
Seal.
right now.
Dagger. There's a Doppelin 1. There it is.
Ooh.
Breathe fire. Oh, this is a little too far. Oh my God. Jamie coils, yeah. Oh, jeez.
Nice
Poor
stun,
Seal.
though.
Nice stun coming through. Dill, he's gonna get the pounce off onto the Timber instead. Jamie just might die to the Stifling Dagger. Looks like he's not going to take out. He's going to use the phase shift. Now Legal 1 able to get away as well. Tim getting run down by Sleepy Paws. Oh no! The World Shredder does not do enough. And now Dill going to get another pounce. My God, the brawling here in this mid lane. And that's another Essence Shift stack for this Slark.
I don't actually know if Jamie was going to die there when he got denied. It was like pretty close. He was under the tower.
Oh. I thought he was fine. He like phase shifted and still had.
Well, he got denied. But he was on like. It was close. I mean, better safe than sorry than giving them another kill on your puck. But
yeah. Cause that's only level 2 Shadow Strike. That's why I was like, oh.
Right.
I thought he got away. I saw someone blue in the fountain. And I was like, he TP'd away. Yeah, we're fine.
Oh no. But interesting engagements here. I mean.
I'll take that.
This BKB and Slark will actually be a big help for them, I think. They need ways to like deal with the puck silence more than anything.
Oh, Jamie's actually top, about to run into the Phoenix right here. Oh dear. Oh, prop. Not like this. Coil used, my God.
Yeah, Puck can just kill on demand with the Witchblade.
I kind of hope Puck doesn't go Eels here and literally just gets a Lincoln's. I really hope this does not become a Eels.
Lincolns would be way better this game.
Like, I don't even know if Blink is, like, super needed right now. Obviously, Blink on Puck is amazing, but I feel like if you just get a Lincoln's, then you don't die ever.
Like, well, the only reason you get Yules on Puck is to prevent Orchid from happening, but if you have a Lincoln's, that also prevents Orchid, and you're so far ahead that it's like, not only does the item prevent Orchid, but it also prevents Fiend's Grip and DK Blink Stun and stuff like that.
Oh, speaking of DK Blink Stun, in the mid, they're gonna... Ooh. Cold Embrace actually comes out in time, keeping Chester alive for a little bit longer to come in with this curse, and it catches on to Slark as well, and Seal's gonna go down. Mortimer's Kisses as well. Firing from the back line's gonna hit off onto both the Bane and the DK, cleaning up 3 heroes here.
Your last
prop now, potentially in trouble. They actually don't see the Phoenix just yet. Greysham's just farming some creeps. No cares.
Yeah, full Vessel now on Phoenix at least, which is nice for them, but just a disastrous fight. I mean, they're having trouble, like, even just killing the Wyvern. Does not bode well for their later fights.
Yes.
Like, I just... They're so far behind that they can't really deal with the PL. Regardless of what happens in these, like, little engagements, Grace is just so far ahead right now. Like, she almost has Manta. Well, not almost, but she has Yasha. She's gonna have Manta pretty soon. And that's, like, not factoring in the fact that Puck and Timber are also pretty ginormous, so...
Yeah. And she
There's a
basically has
full
the
loaded orb on Timber.
freest game and no one to even, like, touch her for now.
Jamie's actually also working on a Lotus Orb? That seems incorrect.
Just go Lincolns. Ah, what is with Jamie not
Where's
wanting
the
to get
Barons?
Lincolns?
Such a good item.
I mean, Lotus is, like, great this game, don't get me wrong, but I feel like you just get a Lincolns now that your Timber has a Lotus. And you put the Lotus on the Puck with the Lincolns, and,
Right, and then you
can no longer do anything.
Yeah.
It's like, if DK stuns himself and jumps in, he's just gone. Like, there's no way he lives.
Yeah, like, it might be the natural carry, like, core farmer player in me speaking, but, like, to me, Lincoln's just always such a good item, unless it's, like, unless the numbers on it are so bad, because it's, like, you don't have to, like, think ahead. It's, like, it passively reacts for you, and then you can blink out, or then you can BKB, or then you can phase shift, or whatever. Lotus Orb, like, I love Lotus Orb a lot, too, but more so in games where there's a lot of debuffs to dispel that the enemy also doesn't want to, like, risk putting on themselves, right? So it's like Lotus Orb against a Silencer is fantastic because you just get rid of his silence, and then, like, if he tries the last word at you, he gets silenced himself or whatever.
Yeah.
Or Lotus Orb on a Doom, like, while you're pushing high ground, like, he's not going to Doom the Lotus Orb target. But these spells like DK stun, I mean, DK will blink in, stun himself to stun a Puck. Like, that's not a trade-off you mind making as a DK. It's not, like, the best thing in the world, but you'll definitely do it. Same thing with, like, you know... I mean, I guess, like, Bane can't grip you anymore if you have Lotus, but... Oh, I smoke here.
Nice sleep
Nightmare.
to break it away, but Jamie's orbing in, looking for someone here. It looks like the Bane just might be the sole kill. Yeah, Mirachi's definitely dead.
Bane is sacrificial lamb here.
They actually see the heroes here, so they are just potentially going to beeline there.
Slark looks like he'll be out. I'm not sure about the DK and the Quap, though.
At least Jamie wants to go and rush in to find someone, but...
For now, he'll just keep on farming. Snapfire, Force Staff, Blink Aether Lens on Wyvern. I like that a lot, actually.
Well,
So
this
good
Wyvern
for
is
the-
very farmed.
Yeah.
Seal almost has the Orchid. Let's go. 125 gold.
Is under attack.
Yeah, I mean, he's just been having a rough time all game.
Yeah.
From the lane stage on. He's 0, 8, and 4, so not ideal.
Oh, Jamie gonna get a 3-man coil op, looking for someone. They're gonna break on the Bane right here, and ooh, these heroes just don't know what to do. Phoenix prop, he just
Phoenix
broke it at the very last
yeah.
second. Egg, gonna go down, but I think they just clean this up regardless. It is on the high ground, which makes it a little difficult, but they still will get it out. Dill now gonna pop that BKB, plus the Shadow Dance, looking for someone right here. Gonna actually turn onto this Timber right here. Legal one, gonna get grip, but ooh, Cold Embrace, plus the Force Stab, plus the Cookie, getting this Timber very far out of damage.
Again, all these spells used, Phoenix, or like Supernova, Grip, stuff like that, and like PL is just casually hitting a tower in the back. Like, this game was even, like, if this game was closer, that'd be a problem, and like, this game's already out of hand, you know?
That's already 10k at 24 minutes for Legal.
Like, Hobbits, like, only saving Grace against the PL. Saving Grace, ironic, against Grace. But their only saving Grace against the PL was, like, Phoenix, Shiva's, DK Radiance, like Mjolnir Quap type shenanigans. You know, like they needed like these like. Oh, nice blink from Stray. So the smoke, not successful from Hobbits.
Yeah, they gotta lead with this blink stun on DK, otherwise nothing's happening.
Yeah. Dill does have 7 essence stacks. He's working on a Silver Edge now, but it won't be available for some time. I don't know. Rough game.
Definitely. I swear I heard a Dark Willow terrorize just now, but it might be like a sound also that exists in Wyvern's files.
Maybe.
Jamie going for that Ags after the Lotus. And Timber actually does have the shard, which I like to see. Always nice having a little tower damage on your hero that just does have absolutely none in build.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Timber shard a lot.
Also good damage, just regardless. Like, that thing's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, Timber, like, not only does he not have tower damage, he can at times struggle to do damage, especially if you have ways of getting out of shock room. And Flamethrower definitely helps with that.
Oh,
especially because most Timbers will itemize defensively. Oh, Mariachi's just gonna...
Just broke that smoke, gonna go back into the pit. Oh my god. Oh no, the coil.
Right.
Oh, nice dodge though. Ooh. Broke the
He almost
smoke.
got the roast tonight, almost.
It's gonna buy back. Ooh, he thinks they're doing Roche. No.
Quap.
Oh, he's gonna get... Oh, whoa, they don't actually get the Wyvern at all here. They've got the not the Lotus, what's that called? Spirit Vessel out on the Quap, the Wyvern, so she's actually not healing that much.
Oh, yeah.
Blink away from Snap as well. That's a lot of blinks on the supports here, but now Illegal One looking to run down.
Timber pretty low mana.
Stun goes on both ways here. Now Tim's gonna go down. Illegal One maybe gonna die as well. They've got the BKB and egg, but nothing for it. Who was ripped
back
on?
on 10.
I think it was on the Lotus, right?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe it got cancelled pretty quick. Yeah, these double blink supports on Illegal are just... It's so hard for Hobbits to initiate because their initiation is DK blink. So if like you force staff and blink away and stuff like that, it's just gonna be a disaster. Like Quap's win condition in fights is like she has all this extra mobility, and if she's so far behind and the enemy supports have blinks, like there's no one she can kill.
Wyvern did buy back there, so they got at least something out of that fight.
Yeah.
Support buyback for a support buyback.
Honestly, like, Quap's game is so bad, I'd rather her just go Ag Shard first before BKB. Because, like, you're gonna die, like, you're dying no matter what. At least Blink Shard gives, like, a little bit of extra damage, and, like, maybe, like, if I'm playing Quap this game and I'm this far behind, I'm like, my job this game is to cancel Mortimer's Kisses with, like, Blink Shard. You know what I mean? Like, just, like, take one thing your hero can do and just do it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, clearly at this point in the game, Quap is not going to be tanking spells or, like, you know, hitting these sick combos that require a BKB to, like, sustain through, you know? Just, you know, just go in, silence the Wyvern, make sure she can't get curves off, and, like, call it a day.
Eagle now in Roche. Looks like no contest from Hobbits is gonna come. This PL noise is actually really loud, my god.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move away from that slightly, but keep the Roche health visible.
Wyvern almost has her own Orchid.
Oh.
Just extra silence that Hobbits will have to deal with.
Yeah, Orchid on Wyvern is pretty wild. They give it to the Puck, obviously the best carrier for their team at the moment.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Surprised Jamie didn't deny it, honestly. Oh, Mariachi is a magnet for these coils.
Yeah, Yeah, they can't kill this puck once, much less twice.
Especially thanks to this sick Lotus Orb.
Yeah.
Oh, Dill has the Shadow Wave. Still working towards that Silver Edge. Doesn't have the crit stick just yet.
Yeah, I think this Slark pick is just weird. It wasn't like terrible, but it's not like the hero that really deals, like it doesn't really deal with Timber, like with what Timber wants to do, because
Yeah.
the point of Timber is like he's really strong, like about 15 to 20-ish minutes give or take, and after that like he will like kind of simmer down for a bit. And so if your supports cannot deal with that, which Bane Phoenix doesn't really deal with that, then your carry has to, or someone on the team has to be able to occupy like Timber's time basically. And Slark doesn't really do that. Neither does like Quap can if she doesn't get fucking absolutely owned, you know, in the mid lane, but it just ended up like falling flat, I think. Like if I see Quap countered by Puck, I think, okay, my last pick has to deal with Timber because Quap is clearly not going to.
Jamie doing shenanigans. But yeah, they did have 3 picks to address this Timber with, but didn't end up doing it. Siege of this tier 3, they actually... Gratium's casually pushing bottom, and Dill is trying to get some other items. Now that PL's made her way over to the Phoenix,
coil.
the coil's coming out onto 2 right here. They've got the silence plus a stun off onto Jamie here, so it looks like they're going to lose the Aegis, but they do lose 2 other heroes. And now the Curse not going to do a whole lot to this Slark right here. Has the BKB plus pounds available if he wants to use it. Now CO bot back into the game once again. Legal one low on mana, but does have a few stick charges.
If
Silence.
everything but egg. The PL. Actually, she does not have her heart yet, but
Still quite scary. Prop has to be careful. They time a stun.
I think she has the gold. Like she has the gold for her heart and the courier in the secret shop, but probably just too busy. And
Too busy smashing the base.
Yeah. Oh, another tower down.
I guess they stopped this by just blinking in and making something happen, but
Yeah. It's really hard. They have to jump the back line.
they've got the Nightmare.
Possible.
Okay.
Dive.
Nice stun on Illegal One here, and now Dill's coming in. They've got a huge 2-man Sonic Wave. Now Gratium gonna get away. Dill, ooh. Hug's coming back with that, the coil. Sneaky pause as well. Has that shard, they just disengage. No one dies.
Yeah, Illegal get out safely. It looked okay for Hobbits at first, but I don't know. This Timber's their frontliner, and like you don't want to initiate onto a Timber at all, but you have no other option. It's like these 2 supports are playing so far back, and they have these like they both have like Blink 4s or Blink 4s, Blink Aether. Wyvern has an Orchid, so it's like you have to like time the way you initiate on her correctly. Like it's just hard, but you have to kill the Wyvern first, or else Cold Embrace and Winter's Curse and all this stuff happens. It's very interesting because both games, it feels like the team that won, unless Illegal super hard throw here, it feels like the team that won had the way better counter initiation. And it'll be interesting to see game 3, like what each team does to kind of either answer that, or if they both try to embrace it and contest these type of like Wyvern heroes. It's like Hobbits play Wyvern very well. Seal has played Puck before,
Oh no, Prop being run down.
Yeah.
Gonna die. Jimmy does have that shard for the invis reveal. And potentially the last fight from Hobbits here. I mean, they do have a 1 Rax sitting bottom, but I mean, this push seems unstoppable here from Illegal, especially now that their heroes are all full health. And now the coil coming in. BKB immediately out from Slark here. Now they're going up onto Illegal One right here. The Cold Embrace does come out in time. They've got the grip off
on
onto
the
the
puck.
puck as well, but no extra damage. The Curse as well off onto the Bane right here. Legal One looks to be the one taking the most damage here from Hobbits. He looks like he's going to go down, but on the meanwhile, they've lost this dieback on the Bane here, and now the Quap as well. No buyback available from either, and look to clean up the last racks. Heal, Cold Embrace, potentially griefing the puck right here. They've got the stun coming out, but oh, the nice Scatterblast stun. Jamie's still going to go down. And now they have to see if they can get the rest of the illegal heroes out of here. Grace Jam balling out here, taking out Tim. They've lost the Snapfire as well, but do they have enough to take out the PL? Looks like they're just gonna let Grace Jam walk away. Dill knows he's under vision. Are you actually gonna commit to this with no BKB?
No mana.
With no Shadow Dance? Oh my god. They need something to get this Slark out in time. Grace Jam's now just going to tear through these heroes if they're not careful.
Yeah, that's a full heart peel.
Oh, nice dodge from Prop here, but probably not going to be enough as Tim blinks in, looking to maybe save the PL, but no chance. Now, no Diffusal available for a few seconds, but Grace Jam's such a nuisance here. Plus the Mega Creeps are rolling in.
Yeah, they have no way to deal with her. I think 24 picked this PL, right?
It was the last pick, yeah.
I'm really surprised they didn't ban it. They banned, what they banned, like, Drow or something?
They did ban Drow, yeah.
Like, this lineup, like, I don't know, this lineup, the Hobbits, like, Grace is a great PL player. Like, it's one of the heroes I would definitely say that you have to watch out for from her. Yeah, it felt like a mistake that they let it through, especially with this support duo, especially with, like, you know Timber and Puck are going to have good games. Like, it's built into the matchups you have, you know, it's like, I don't know. Definitely something that Hobbits will have to go back to the drawing board on.
Puck now has Aether Lens looking for the full Octarine. Nothing crazy like a Dagon that I was expecting. Prop actually does have a Meteor Hammer to maybe help with the D push a little bit.
Yeah.
Dill has the Silver Edge, BKB on the DK. No lens yet for the Bane, unfortunately. And now they're back. Legal One leading the charge with the fiery damage. Nightmare.
Puck is not here yet. He has his travels.
Just casually farming the jungle, looking for that Octarine corner.
Chilling.
So letting everyone else do the hard work of pushing up the towers.
Yeah, Illegal's lineup is just such that, like, any of the 3 cores that you want to kill, you have to like commit so much for that the other 2 cores are very happy if their teammate gets gone on.
Yeah. And Jamie's looking for a coil. Yeah, I knew. He's gonna get the break off onto the Phoenix right here. Mortimer's Kiss is raining down. They're gonna be able to maybe get one. Oh no, all heroes from Hobbit still alive here. They pop the egg down. Can they get rid of it? Captain Sleepy Paws looking for the final hit. He's able to get it off in time. The egg does not pop here. Tim now gets the stun off onto the Snapfire, but the Ghost Hunter is going to be used. The Sun Ray coming out from Fountain. Maybe going to get Illegal One right here. The Timber Saw going to be the first to go down from Illegal right here, but now the Ancient is exposed. Race Gem with his heart, with that Scotty just beating into it, actually ignoring all the heroes around here. There's a gem on the ground as well, dropped by what looks like the Timber Saw. Now, Meteor Hammer, not going to hit onto any of the real PLs, as now Grace potentially going to walk away. Ooh, they get the stun, though, off onto the actual PL, but the Scatterblast stun coming forward off onto Tim right here. No BKB, so this hero has to be really careful. The Blaster maybe keeping him alive for a little bit longer, but the Bane and the DK now going to go down. They're going to get the Curse plus the Orchid off onto the Sark here. No extra damage. Prop not even able to get back to his Fountain in time. Going to go down. And Dill, Shadow Dance, trying to walk away, or maybe keep fighting. He's able to, holy smokes, he tears through that Wyvern, but the game is still lost.
Just dominant performance from Illegal, starting and ending really in the mid lane with Jamie. But both, like, Illegal just
played way better this game. Their drafting was a lot like, on point. These heroes synergized with themselves. Like it's like they played the same way, but their draft was like a lot better at enabling their play style. And Hobbits just definitely felt like they dropped the ball in the lane or in the drafting. You know, like they set up their lanes to fail pretty much. Quap only has so many routes to take against the puck, and it just, I mean, you know, you can see it in the scoreline 0-11 to 17-3. Like that'll get you every time. So
Definitely. Yeah, not much else to add there. I mean, I think it's a relatively cut and dry game. Definitely can't shoot yourself in the foot in the draft here, like what Hobbits did, and perhaps I think the Bane is still a good hero for them, but they need to have supports that I think can actually like play with this mid or this DK or make stuff happen on the map. Like I thought Illegal had kind of do nothing supports with their draft, but they played in such a way that they were constantly linked with like this puck or backing up this timber, so it felt like they had like these active like presence on the map supports, and they made it work with their draft, which is very cool to see.
Yeah, I mean, I do think Phoenix is a pretty weak hero right now. Obviously, Propaganda can make it look strong, but this was not the game for it. And, you know, again, when you see these Timbers, it's just... This was the kind of game where, like, you know, if Hobbits pick OD, they probably win this game. Or if they lane swap the DK and Quap, like, they have a much better chance of, like, making this game work, you know, kind of thing. But, like, all these things kind of added up, and then, you know, it ended up not being, like... It looked like they got caught off guard by this last pick PL, but even if PL was banned, I still think there's a ton of other heroes that probably win illegal this game. Like I think I think we were talking about Lifestealer being fine, Juggernaut being fine. Like it's just illegal's first 4 picks were like very hard for Hobbits to deal with if they didn't swap lanes around, you know, and like didn't specifically itemize for what they were playing against.
Yeah. That is just game 2 out of this best of 3 series. The score is now tied up 1-1 Illegals versus Hobbits here. We're gonna take a short break, but stick around to see the finale of this series in this lower bracket game.
Weapon, sing a song, war is here.
And we're back with Game 3 of this fantastic Best of 3 series here, Illegal versus Hobbits, and I'm once again joined by Kira to bring you all this wonderful action here. We are into the draft with Sand King and Dawnbreaker being banned again. Nothing new here.
Yeah, it's been an exciting series so far. Both games have. Well, the first game was kind of even, and then it got stompy, and the second game was just stomp. But that means we don't know who's gonna stomp who this game, so that's exciting. Legal get rid of the Bane.
Whatever, dude. I just woke up. Not
They
even
want
trying
the Spirit
right now, and I'm
Breaker.
lagging.
Yeah, they might
I
want to
feel
speak
it.
themselves.
I feel it.
Choose.
Brewmaster is the hero that they get rid of, so
Yeah, I feel like you can't let the brew through.
Dyer's turn
But
to pick.
there it is.
there it is. Well, it's been fun. Let's wrap it up. No, I'm just kidding.
Hobbits had a good run, but it's over now. Yeah.
So, I'm not going to reveal all the Spirit Breaker counters because, I'm still a
10
competing
seconds
drafter as well.
remain.
But, spoiler alert, the hero has no counters and you'll never get it against me. So,
Oh yeah, of course.
that's pretty much how that hero works. Obviously there are ways to deal with bulldoze, there are ways to deal with this ult, stuff like that, but it's really hard to deal with all those things at once. We'll see what Hobbits choose to do. I wouldn't mind if they go for the Seal Razor here, even though it is a little bit early. He looked really good on it in game 1, and I think that they need to go back to comfort that isn't easily hard countered.
Grimstroke.
Here's the Grimstroke.
I haven't seen that hero, I think, in a very long time.
There is I don't think it's a particularly amazing combo, but there is a Spirit Breaker Grimstroke combo with Inkswell that they might have just tried to deny pick essentially. But it's not like Grim Lich or something like that where you're just kind of fucked if you have to play against it. They do go for the Tide. Okay.
I feel like I have seen them play Grim a bunch for Hobbits, so
Yeah, they definitely do play it, so it's not completely out of the blue.
Radiant's turn.
And it is a deny pick because Elise play it. Ursa.
Ursa Warrior.
Good god, dude. This is not looking good for Hobbits. This is how to lose a second pick draft 101. You give them Spirit Breaker and then you pick your offlaner so that they can counter it with the carry and then protect it with 3 bans.
Yeah. They just banned 2 things in Razor, and I think they're kind of in the clear here for illegal.
Yeah, that's that's not the other reason why I want to Razor, but Razor's definitely wasn't getting past second phase anyway, so.
Yeah.
It is Radiant's ban.
They could flex the Tide to support and pick
Five
Viper.
time?
They could pick Viper offlane. Tim has actually done that before. Seal also plays Viper. It's not as good as Razor against Ursa, but it is an option.
10 seconds
Yeah.
remain.
Here's Clockwork's decent-ish, not amazing.
Dyer's turn.
Like
Cogs
an
doesn't
offlane
go
clock?
through Smash Res.
Or
Oh no, just a
4.
4 clock.
Okay.
It wouldn't make Tide's lane better, but it's not a bad hero against Ursa in general.
Yeah.
There's nothing that makes Tide's lane good against Ursa. So either you're moving this Tide somewhere else, or you're accepting that you're losing that lane. Which, to be fair, they quote unquote lost the Tide lane against PA in game 1, and it was totally
It is
fine.
Dyer's ban.
I feel like it's gonna be a lot worse though with this. I feel
Yeah,
like
you
the
get rid of
Ursa
the
is gonna
PL.
be pretty rough.
Yeah, this is way worse than PA. Storm, Ember, and Pug are the bans for Hobbits.
All the fast heroes. Void Sword's still in the pool, of course.
Yeah. They need this pick has to deal with Ursa, dude.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Wind Ranger at your service.
Okay, that's not terrible.
Okay.
It's probably going to be props. I'm pretty sure.
I think I've seen
I
the
think-
prop win.
Yeah, I think I've seen it done before too. It doesn't make the lane easier for Tide because again, nothing can. But
5
I don't hate that.
seconds
It doesn't die to Ursa, which is nice. It doesn't deal with Spirit Breaker, but nothing does. So
Have to just
that's
build,
kind of the
like,
that's kind of the theme of this
roots,
draft.
stones.
Like,
yeah.
yeah, like Ursa's a manageable hero. The problem is like they let they like showed a hero that's bad against it, and then let Razor get banned. And, yeah, DP is really good against Ursa too, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I mean, they do still have options. Troll is really good against Ursa if they do want to go that route. I would worry about Troll against Spearbreaker though, with his built-in break and stuff like that. And Spearbreaker can just pressure Troll on the map. Jakiro. Yeah,
Probably
I mean,
one of the most oppressive laners in the game.
yeah, like if that lane wasn't hard enough already, now it's next to impossible. I don't think they will flex the Tide to 5.
Seconds remain.
So they have to play with that in mind. They are still second pick though. If they can find heroes they want to play against Ursa in the mid game, they have a shot.
Oh my god, they take the Night Stalker. Okay. That's really good into current Hobbits.
Yeah. Just find the Grimstroke, lock them down, say goodnight, literally.
Of course, there is the mental damage of Jamie having to play with the Night Stalker, but
maybe he's playing Spearbreaker mid. That hero is impossible to get mental damage on. Like, you do drop IQ playing it, but you also have a good time, so
yeah,
it kind of evens itself out.
Yeah, they have to put Jamie on something extra fun so he doesn't get tilted playing with that Night Stalker.
Spearbreaker is turn brain off, press Q on hero, and repeat, and have a blast. Well, I'm trying to think of Seal heroes that are left. I think they have to go Viper here, even though I don't love it against Spearbreaker and Night Stalker per se. Like,
yeah.
Viper, it makes their draft weird, but I can't think of anything else that I would want that's still available. Like, DP and Razor are out. I mean, Venomancer is also really good against Ursa, but, you know, at that point, just pick Viper, especially against Night Stalker, Spearbreaker.
Yeah. I do like Viper a bit into NS, because it's hard for him to, like, itemize early for that amount of damage. Like, the hood just doesn't do enough. Oh, they just go for the Dill hero, saving... Oh, they don't want to give Jamie the pick into Seal again, I feel.
I can respect that. I'm trying to think of Seal heroes that are left. Kunkka, he plays really well. He plays Void Spirit, but I wouldn't pick Void Spirit this game.
Yeah.
Not really because it's like a hard Void Spirit game, but because it doesn't deal with Ursa. I don't think Seal plays Wind Ranger. So I'm pretty sure this is Mariachi, or not Mariachi, Propaganda. Yeah. I don't I mean, yeah, they're just a Viper band, but I don't think this is a good Jug game. Like, Dill's obviously a good Juggernaut, but I mean, do you really want Jug against Ursa?
Yeah, I mean, it depends. Oh, God, it depends on, like, what he can do with the lane. Like, I feel I don't like it as the carry matchup into Ursa. I think it's decent into the other three heroes, and it, like, depends on the Night Stalker player.
Yeah.
Like, how that matchup goes, because there's potential to beat the Jug there. But Dill's really good at Jug, and I haven't seen League of One play Night Stalker yet.
The other thing, too, about Jug is, like, if this is a core Spearbreaker and he goes Ags, you can no longer be on the map until you have a Lincoln Sphere.
Yeah.
Like, so it's just this weird... It's like I've said about Spearbreaker. There are multiple ways for this hero to play the game, right? Like, if this is a core Spearbreaker, besides the fact that it's already a Spearbreaker, like, now you just pick Jug, who's countered by at least two of their cores, if not arguably all three, right? Like, if you catch... It reminds me a lot of the PA in Game 1 for Illegal, where it was like, if you catch that hero with your Grip or your Nether Strike or whatever else,
and like they can't get their BKB off, or in this case their spin off, you're gonna kill them, right? It's like if Jug gets Nether Struck and then a Night Stalker blinks on top with silence, like Ursa will burst down Jug. There's no save on Hobbits, right? Like the save, I guess, is the Ravage counter initiation, but like that's not 1000% reliable. Void Spirit banned out by Hobbits.
Dire's turn to ban.
Bloodseeker. Okay. Jamie going Pango?
Ooh. Potentially. I don't know what you even pick into Pango if you're
10 seconds. Radiant
Seal.
must choose.
Yeah, there's no Puck, there's no Bloodseeker. They banned Invoker as well. It's not a terrible Pango game. I mean, it's not like the Jug is already countered, so you don't necessarily need to like triple down on it.
This is wild, but I think a Legion mid would be really cool for illegal here.
I wouldn't hate that either, yeah. Or just, well, I mean, I guess if you're gonna do that, I'd rather just put the Night Stalker mid. And
Oh yeah, that too. Jimmy's not gonna
but
play
yeah.
Night Stalker, dude.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be the problem. But yeah, I wouldn't mind that either, honestly.
Or I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something like crazy for them to play that's like fast paced, because
Dire must choose.
that is
Okay.
literally not it. So that's a Spirit Breaker mid then, because Grace Gem's probably playing that Dusa, right?
Offlane Urs. No, I think it's offlane. Wait, hold on.
Oh wait, hold up. I forgot Ursa's at the game. I'm dumb.
So it's
10
probably
seconds.
mid Dusa, safe lane Ursa.
Oh,
It's probably Jamie playing
5
Dusa.
seconds remain.
really?
Honestly, Hobbits should just pick AM here. They did it first. They went the dual core first. I know AM's terrible against all these heroes, but just
Oh,
to
yeah.
flex. I wouldn't hate
Oh god.
if I knew Seal played Wind Ranger. I would love a Nyx Assassin here.
Yeah.
Um,
Sniper's trash, and actually,
Sniper's not. I mean, it's not good against Spear Breaker, and they don't have save.
yeah.
Maybe
Lina,
Kunkka.
maybe? Does
Maybe Lina. He does play Lina, yeah.
you just
I
go
mean, it kinda
damage and you out damage Dusa? Kunkka,
Kunkka,
yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Full
safe option.
reliable.
Make the ultimate choice.
Okay,
they can
what is
play with
Legal
pace,
doing?
If they can play
Jesus.
with pace, they might actually have a chance. I just don't think they can. Not into a Spear Breaker like that.
Yeah. That's a 5 breaker, actually. Huh.
They roll swap, so it might be 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I would hope it's not a 5 breaker, because Ursa breakers just sounds like a dumb. I mean, like it's like it's not
Yeah,
bad in
it'd
the
be
tide,
bad.
but it's like stupid. Like
Yeah, you could just have Jakiro Ursa instead. I mean, I think the Dusa like looks greedy, but honestly, this Ursa's gonna have the freest game of all time. So all Grace has to do is just go like Diffusal instead of Battle Fury, which like she can definitely do. It's like not that hard. So
Yeah.
I think Illegal wins this game. The Ursa and the Spear Breaker were not properly answered. But Red Seal is a pretty good Kunkka. Dill's a great Juggernaut. Like, they're on their comfort for sure, so we'll see if that's enough to take down this illegal draft.
Well, there you have it, everyone. The expert analysis here. I personally don't know where it's going. I'm gonna enjoy seeing where it's going now. As
It
this
should be
is the very last game in this series here. It definitely should be fun. I am surprised by the Dusa pick. I would have preferred quite literally anything else that was somewhat active for illegal, because then I feel like they just
Yeah.
win the game auto. But now there's like a little bit of doubt in my mind where I'm like, oh, what if Hobbits just like runs over them again, or does something to that effect?
Like, if they wanted to do this, like, what if they just picked like a Slardar or something,
Yeah.
Like, just like Slardar still scales, like, it scales, almost as good as Dusa, honestly. Like, if you've ever seen a late game Slardar. If you don't believe me, watch, I think, was it Tundra against Secret? Spirit against Secret? Or no, Liquid
It's
against
kind of scary. Yeah.
But yeah, like, like it owns Jug just, the same amount as Ursa, and it enables the rest of your team, and you can play with pace. Now it's like,
Masterpiece.
I think that illegal, well,
Oh, they
This
just
time-
smoke into
yeah,
each other.
Hobbit-
Chef Stray.
Yeah, that-
Nice dual breath, but still gonna
there's
go
no
down.
Dusa here.
I think. Yeah.
Is the very definition of first
So they definitely needed that after 2 games in a row giving up first blood.
That's absolutely.
Dill now gets it instead of feeding it away.
Yeah.
Voice chat wheel line.
Oh, okay, whatever, dude. I just woke up, not even
I think
trying.
these voice lines are
and I'm
so
like,
interesting.
Yeah.
Jamie,
Seal-
Earth Spirit, please. Yeah, right.
Seal in the past used to go Radiance on Kunkka like every game reliably. I wonder if he still will do that with like Armlet and Silver Edge being way better now.
I hope to God he does not. Unless he's like 17-0 by like 13 minutes, then do whatever you want, Seal. Like, you've earned it by then, but Radiance is kind of a dead item, I think,
Yeah,
for most heroes in the game. He actually didn't place a ward mid. Interesting. No ward placed mid for Hobbits. Actually, no vision placed for them. Just a singular illegal ward here.
Yeah, I think it's funny because like this time I think the mid lanes are actually like the boring lane. So both these heroes just clear the wave. Like the other 2 lanes are actually like pretty exciting. So you have like Grim Jug and then you have Ursa versus Tide. Like
The safe laners have all the kill potential this game.
yeah. I think, oh man, I'm still like trying to process the fact that they picked the Dusa because it's like I want to say it's really smart because this is contender and like this game, it's like it's Hobbits to Isengard and it's contender, so this game might just go 50 minutes like by default. But it's like such a throw, but it's also not a throw. Like, but they'll probably win the game, you know, because they did it. It's like I don't know. I don't know what to think about it.
Yeah, there's definitely better heroes, but it's not like the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
And there's nothing really that's gonna like run it down early game, I feel, this game. Unless Dill like absolutely goes off, which possible, but I don't really see it happening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Hobbits need to like group around Ravage and take buildings, and that's just it's so hard to do from an Ursa and Dusa that it's like it was a good pick. It's just there's other heroes that can do what Dusa does in that regard of defending against Tide Jug. That honestly, like Kunkka, I thought was like a pretty good pick for legal. Like
Yeah.
just heroes like that that like do the same thing as Dusa in regards to like getting farm and like sitting mid, but also have a plan B if that goes wrong. But Jamie's top of the CS charts, so don't listen to me. Just a humble caster.
I mean, the fact that you can farm this small camp here at level 3 while just like chilling in lane is pretty cool for a hero.
Mariachi has to pop Inkswell, but bring some creeps with him along for the ride.
That is unfortunate though that he does have Inkswell level 1 now, so he's quite literally useless in this top lane until he gets that second level.
Yeah.
It's on a whopping 30-second timer. Like, the fact that this is such a high cooldown at level 1 is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, that is actually absurd. I mean, I remember when the spell first came out, it was like it gave the stun in like I don't know. It was like it was like 3-second stun at all levels or something like that. Or like not all levels, but like yeah, it was really stupid when it came out.
But then it also made it that you couldn't like attack the person or like
yes, I made them phased or whatever.
It was like Book of Shadows. Illegal 1. Ooh,
Yeah.
Nice bash from Sleepy Pose. It was such a weird spell.
Yeah. Almost as good as on-release Monkey King, where he hit
Oh
like
my God.
for 200 every Jingu proc at level 1.
That was ridiculous. Like, if he had Jingu Boundless, you just literally just obliterated and it's just gone.
Yeah, like I think Monkey's in a decent spot right now, but like if you compare him to how much he's been nerfed since release, it's like holy cow.
Yeah,
Like, he used to be able to like bounce between trees while taking damage, which is like ridiculous.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Well, propaganda falls, as is Dill's courier.
doing some creep shenanigans, but it looks like Grace is just gonna get all the farm here that she wants. Another, my god, couriers are just dying in this top lane.
Yeah. Yeah, Tim just needs XP. Like, just needs Ravage and then to go somewhere else.
Oh, potential bottle refill here for mid if Seal passes it over. Nope, actually,
No.
no. Just came for the power shot mid, I guess. But a salve is available here to be used
He
by
brought that
Jamie.
sentry as well, but there's no ward, I don't think. Oh, Kunkka's camp is blocked. This is actually like such a... Like, you have to unblock this camp if you're Kunkka.
Yeah. That's a heads up play from Jamie.
Yeah.
If he was the one who did that.
Whose word is it?
Oh, wait, I
Just
can
Stray.
check that. Oh.
Unless it's whoever bought it, unless it's whoever bought it and replaced it, but I'm not sure on that. Either way, good board.
Charge?
Charge from Breaker.
Seal should be perfectly fine. Oh, I get baited by that and Tim dies bottom. No surprises there from the Ursa lane. Seal actually has to be really careful. Has the boat available, is going to drop it down, but the Mystic Snake plus the punches should be enough. Now Mariachi can't break through that mana shield.
Yeah, just a beefy Dusa. Another salve used by Jamie, but soon enough we'll have the Morbid Mask and not need to salve so much. Legal 1, 202. I always find it, you know, I'm a big fan of yours, of course, and I watch a lot of your streams. And every time, it feels like the last like 3 times, someone's picked Night Stalker. Like the Night Stalker will go like 1-1-2 or like 2-0. Like they go like the weirdest skill builds, and it's like it's always I'm like, why do you have to do that on like Licky's the Night Stalker master? Like don't disgrace this hero in front of him. So
I wasn't gonna mention stuff. I wasn't gonna go into it. I was like keeping my blood pressure down. But I mean I think it's okay here. I think the wand, I'm not the wand, what is it called? Raindrops is a little awkward here for a legal one. With the original lane, which was oh, as I say that, Chef Stray is actually TPing away bottom, 1 right click.
got him.
Gonna get the kill. But the Raindrops feels a little weird into Jug Grim. I think you just literally go for like Boots Windlace Cloak if you have to, is like one way of doing it, or just like you hit nighttime, the Boots is enough. Start building towards that Echo Saber, finish the phase boots, something to that effect I think is more valuable than what you have here. Jamie. Triangle gonna get invaded upon. Mariachi, I don't know if you want to be doing this right here as a charge comes out. Sleepy Paws cancels it. Oh. And, oh no! You don't have to deny yourself. Run. Live. Oh, actually, Night Stalker is coming for the kill. I lied. You just might have to. Yeah. Void to clean it up.
Well, Tim doing a nice job of finding some creeps far away from the Ursa, so
It's being
might have been a courier,
charged, but
if...
Grace Gem's like, nah, I want these creeps here.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Just let the...
Unless...
She's walking over now.
Unless... Tim? Oh no, you saw the Ursa running in. Actually, able to maybe... If you can break the proc of the... Nope, just gone.
Sad times for a Tide Hunter.
There's actually a cool thing you can do against Ursa as Tide, but it's like way earlier on. If you get like an Oov, you can just like Anchor Smash, walk away.
Yeah, I can see that.
But it's like a thing you can do like way earlier on. It's obviously no point buying the Oov right now. I'm actually walking for it. Does have the ult, but definitely doesn't want to unnecessarily dive.
Yeah, she'll have phase boots very soon as well, so... I thought she had it on her courier, but maybe not. Oh, she does, but she flew
Sent
her
it back
courier
for the clarity.
Yeah.
The value clarity.
Well, still is 62 and 15, not the end of the world, although spinning on a legal one but taking a lot of right click damage.
This is the thing where if you just max out that Void, you actually just destroy this Jug early game. As long as you have like a creep wave around and he can't ult, he kind of gets smacked. I honestly think it's a little more valuable to go for the value point in silence here rather than the ult, but
Oh, interesting. Rather than the ult. I thought you were gonna say like go 4-1-1.
No, I think you generally want to have the 2 points in the stun. Just gets shackled but walks away. It really depends on your timing. That's the thing. Like, you have to be really aware of like that first 5 minute nighttime window.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's more valuable, I think, to hold this point rather than like commit it. You want to have like one for either fear or ult ready to be used and like to quick skill it and pop it. Because there's certain lanes where you're like, yeah, the silence is more valuable, you can get that early on, but just having at level 7, having like the 4-0-2 and then the potential to use it elsewhere. I think by the time you hit first day, you should have a point in your ult, but you have a lot of flexibility during that first 5 minutes to swap your skills around and make things happen.
He's working on the Echo Saber as well. Jug has Maelstrom out on the way, I believe. Yeah.
Jamie went for the mob, and going for the Maelstrom as well.
Yeah, Deuce is just farming, Ursa just farming.
Feels actually quite fun to top a net worth right now. Ursa not as much, but completely uncontested here bottom. No one wants to take a stroll into these woods.
Yeah, this reminds me, I played, my last series, I played Beastmaster against Ursa, and I forget what the two supports were, but it was basically a lane that I ended up dying, or not dying a lot, but I was pressured out a lot on as Beastmaster. And it's one of those things where like if Ursa actually gets off as Mariachi getting jumped.
And assault top. That's a dead Grim for sure. The bash to finish it off.
It's one of those things where like if Ursa just gets situated down here and just never leaves, it's like you can't take this tower because how are you gonna kill an Ursa?
Oh, they've got the ooh.
And it makes like your map really weird. Like it's like you need to invade Deuce's farm eventually, and like you do that by pressuring buildings. But Ursa makes it so you can't take his buildings, so it's like really hard for them to pressure this Deuce. So they end up like now they have to play this game where they outscale Deuce Ursa.
Or actually gonna commit onto Chestre. The DD Jakiro gonna go down.
They do force the Ursa to TP, so that's nice for them.
Oh, great shit.
Ooh,
Didn't get the cat.
Yeah, expired right in front of her face.
Now Jamie just throwing the snakes, defending the tower. Back to the... Actually, Triangle's all farmed out, so... Maybe somewhere else, but this is a very farmed Deuce.
Yeah, I like that they at least forced those rotations. I mean, it didn't really lead to much more, but they got a nice kill for some rotations from Deuce. Anything to disrupt their farm pattern a little bit is very valuable in the long run. But they do eventually need to group and take a building, and it's not going to happen anytime soon, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think... Honestly, I feel like the easiest kill right now is this Night Stalker without ult. They maybe just like... Because it's mid-tower, you just have some hero is constantly walking by, deep-pushing waves. I think with this Armlet on Seal, they need to maybe like smoke and make a move. Chestre actually just walks in. Wow, that's super aggressive, but should get punished for this, I think. They've got the X coming out, plus the Torrent. Yeah. Nice. And someone should take these stacks quickly before someone stronger shows up to steal them away.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is just such a weird game. Like, I want to say that League will definitely have the better late game because I'm pretty sure it's correct. But they do have a Wind Ranger who is actually really good against most of these heroes. Like, it's like just like last game where I'm like, if they just put their core or put their heroes in different spots, they would have like a really good draft. But right now it's kind of like this awkward in between where like their draft is decent, but they need a few things to go right to like make it really pay off for them.
Yeah.
Like Jug late game, you know, maybe he gets a defusal, maybe he doesn't. It's not like Jug defusal isn't that good against Dusa, but it's like, you know, I mean, it's not like the hardest game ever against a Dusa by any means. But he needs like support from his team, literally, like in regards to like dealing with the Ursa and keeping the Night Stalker off of him and dealing with the Spearbreaker. It's like whichever of Spearbreaker and Windranger gets super fed, like I think that team wins. Actually, like it's actually really important that these supports get big. So you get like Grim Ags plus like, you know, BKB Ags Windranger or something like that. It's like kind of hard for Legal to take down, like to deal with that, you know. And conversely, if you get Spearbreaker with, you know, Silver Edge, as Spearbreaker charging on HUD,
Tim?
Stole a few Ancients there as well.
This isn't the greatest target unless they can get the Ursa onto the Tide, which, oh, Tide's just walking in looking for the Ravage. Actually doesn't have the mana for it just yet. Jamie now here as well. They got the charge over onto Red Seal. They're gonna get the Link plus the X coming out. Torrent, both full combo, gonna get committed for these two heroes right here, but they are still healthy and alive and looking for more. And potentially the Tower.
He almost, like he recovered the mana and then Grace started hitting him and then he no longer recovered the mana. It was close, but no cigar. Legal just playing aggressive here, even getting their Deuce involved, which is nice.
This tower is free.
Yeah, double damage up top as well. Just spawn, prop in a lot of trouble.
They've got the Nether Strike back. The stun is gonna buy prop a little bit of time. They actually have the potential for this kill. Ravage gonna get rid of the Spearbreaker. Legal one though. Free pathing, gonna walk away.
Dill is coming. You might be able to.
Omni? Oh no!
Oh, so sad.
And they're actually going for Roche
too.
this entire time with the DD. Yeah, Sesmas keeping Grace Gem at least a little bit healthy, if not a lot.
I actually feel like she would have been in trouble without DD and the Jakiro there, so nice allocation of resources.
And now has the full Morbid as well. So we'll actually be able to heal up properly now.
Hobbits need to take a building so bad, and I just don't know if they can do it at all.
They honestly
Bottom's low, but
had to make use of this blink timing on Tim way earlier. Because they had it before the Diffusal was up, and around the same time as the Echo Saber, I think.
Yeah, he got it pretty early.
But there was no real play happening to like link with this Jug's Maelstrom or this Kunkka's Armlet or anything like that. So they kind of just got out timinged, I guess, with the combination of the Echo Diffusal.
Still another minute for the next Ravage. It's working on the Guardian Greaves, but I don't love that pivot from Tide. I think that there's other items he could go. Like, Greaves was really good last game, but I don't think it's the same value this game.
Yeah, I think
you can get bursted by Night Stalker Ursa.
You can still go with the mech, but like a Force Staff would be cool into like Ags. I don't know.
Yeah, they need like Ags Force. Night Stalker's TPing down bot. They actually found prop,
Eliminated by the Ursa.
Oh, Night Stalker canceled TP after seeing he wasn't needed. So.
Yeah, I think Enna should stay up here and be oppressive in this top lane. Not having a TP though is kind of rough, as they do plan to siege bottom. Seal though, in quite a lot of trouble and taking a huge amount of damage. The bash is coming out the boat though, gonna stun Grace Gem for only a moment thanks to that status res. Now the Omni Slash bouncing away through to these two heroes. They're gonna get the Soulbind plus the two spirits coming off. Still no mana to use that spin though. Tim though coming in, they're gonna get the Aegis on the spare. And now, Illegal One sprinted all the way bottom.
Ravage off.
Huge Ravage timing, able to catch onto Grace Jam right here. They get the Ursa. Illegal One. Now, can they keep the rest of the heroes alive on Hobbits? They're going to get the X back, but no extra stuns. Illegal One looking for Mariachi. Will get the Grimstroke and should be able to get out with his life. And they can still get this tower, honestly, if they want, but they're going to back away.
Yeah, it was a nice job by Illegal. I thought he was going to completely retreat at first, but he kind of realized he could get the Mariachi kill there, so...
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit of an overextension, but they forced Ravage, they forced 5 heroes to rotate. And the whole time Deuce is farming, so not the end of the world.
Yeah. She's already looking at that Scotty. Oh, God. I don't know what they do against this Dusa, man.
It's tough, for sure. I mean, I think Jug does have Diffusal, but...
Oh no, Tim, you've been baited in. Grace Jam's arrived with the Diffuser. He actually dodges out. Can he get the blink away in time? Let's go. They have no tower though, so they have to be careful.
Yeah. It's an X onto...
Pops here. They get the shackle. They're gonna use the boat as well. Diffusal blade coming in though. Oh, Halberd. Nice to maybe get Grace Jam away. Macro Pyre dropped as well. Legal One not taking any damage from this Wind Ranger.
Yeah, this has no damage.
The Torrent X back. Now one final click from Seal to complete the kill. Dill looking for someone. Has the Diffusal of his own onto the Ursa. I don't know if this is where you want to be though. Sleepy Paws. Gonna get shackled, gonna get X back, but Jamie has arrived here. They're just gonna disengage. Can they get out in time though? The Diffusal is gonna be inhibited on Mariachi here, plus another strike forward. Seal gonna get caught out here. Mariachi gonna buy back into the game. Seal just looking for someone, maybe to drag them further away. They're gonna get the shackle off onto the Spirit Breaker here. Are they gonna commit further? They've got the Diffusal up in one on Grace here. Omni is available.
Yeah, Ravaging 220 as well.
Very little mana here from the Tide though, but I think they can fight. Ursa has ult, is gonna use it here. Basically gonna tank the duration of this Omni Slash here, but now the spin plus the Ink Swell is gonna take out Grace Jam. The Legal One now in with his ultimate, looking to kill someone right here. Chef's gonna get clipped by that power shot as well. Oh, Ravage. Oh, he uses it, but that's not the time.
Yeah. Bit of a waste there, but nice extended fight. Again, though, Deuce's like, I mean, Deuce did TP that time, but
walked away.
Still mostly just farming. Yeah, just I mean, that's what she's supposed to do. So, it's like you want to see like, oh, we got the Ursa, yay! But there is still a Deuce to contend with.
Yeah, Ursa's, I mean, kind of. Basically an offlane Ursa. They basically just got offlane Ursa, offlane Night Stalker, and it's all in on this Dusa here.
Yeah, Ursa offlane gets like a little bit of a bad, maybe not a bad rap, but people think of it like, well, Mad Max plays offlane Ursa, so can't really like actually be legit. He's just Grandmaster and like plays whatever he wants, kind of thing. But I mean, the hero like for its entire existence in Dota has been like a brawly, like skirmishy hero. Like he just he kills people. He has a decently strong lane. So
Grace Jam bottom. Gonna get run at right here. Do they have the damage to kill her though? And Rage popped. Covered in quills.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with you. I've played offlane Ursa before to good success. Nice Yule's dodge here from Chef's Ray. The entire combo wasted out. But still, Cat and Sleepy Pants as well. Saving his support. Shackled through. Can they actually get this Jakiro here? A nice Ice Path through, plus the Nether Strike. Legal One looking for a support, but no ult. Has to be careful. Liable to get locked down here. Oh, nice Soulbind. Preemptive to lock these two heroes down. Jamie? Stone Gaze? Not gonna use it. That is level 3 Stone Gaze. Jamie's actually super high in level.
Yeah, level 21.
Clear as clean water.
I'm probably a pretty greedy Pause 4 player. I don't play it all that much. I feel like if you're playing Pause 4 Wind Ranger, you still want Javelin at least. Because Prop has like had all these focus fires and stuff, but like it doesn't do anything. Like, it's not doing damage, you know? Like, Blink Dagger is great, and, like, especially for kiting heroes like Ursa and stuff, but, like, just get a Javelin, you know? Like it's really good against, you know, like, magic damage is different from physical damage, and, like, your team is mostly physical damage. Other than the Grimstroke, really, so.
Oh, Scotty done on Jamie here, and they're just gonna shred through Tim.
Yeah, sad day to be a Tide Hunter.
Oh, haste Dusa. Speedy hero alert. Hiriachi, no! Oh, Gale Force kind of cool, but not enough. And this is their timing. Oh, Dill lost a courier. Oh,
yeah,
no.
that's Zags.
Oh, they've got the boat. I don't know what this is gonna do to Adusa with full mana and mana shield going. Seal has to be careful. Gonna get Netherstruck backwards into the waiting pause of Grace Gem here. Nice Shackle to keep Seal alive for a little bit longer, plus the Torrent follow-up as well. Macropyre drop, plus the final hit from Jamie. Oh dear. The Grove Bow.
Adusa should not be allowed to move that fast.
Another Shackle. Ooh, nice blink away from Prop, but there is a charge coming in as well. The advantage of Night Stalker's full vision. Tim, back into the game. Gonna pop those Greaves. But getting zoned here.
It's such a funky looking spell. It's not a bad spell, but it does look strange.
Very, very cool concept, honestly. Night Stalker ult for a quarter duration.
Yeah, there's about a quarter of this mid-tier 1 health. Tier 3 health.
Oh, Prop.
As well.
No blink left. We'll go down here with the final right click. They're gonna get the Soulbind off. Dill is a little far behind to make a play, but they're gonna pop the Ravage here. Seal also TPing in. They're gonna have to get this Omni Slash off onto the right hero right here. It's bouncing all over onto these heroes here. The Stone Case has been used. Tim in the back lines. Oh no, the Omni Slash used, and only the Spirit Breaker is gonna go down. Both gonna be missing as well. Chestray potentially gonna die here. They need a little bit of damage, but they've lost Dill for the price of this Jakiro here. And now Jamie, half mana here. Echo hit onto Seal. Gracia has no ult, has no defusal. Now it's just gonna come up. They have creeps walking in now. And this is looking...
This is at least Helena Rax.
It's just a little rough for them.
Yeah, Dill still has a minute for his Swift Slash to come
Cool
back.
Gale Force though. Gonna get a Torrent hit onto a legal one here. But Jamie's just standing strong. They've popped the Focus Fire. That is chunking away just a little bit of mana. Nice Shackle as well. Prop with these Shackles, pretty nice. Race Jam does have the ult. Has to be a little careful here, but... Stusa is kind of free.
Yeah, they don't get the range racks, but they do get the melee racks, so... Probably the... About as much as they could ask for. They didn't really lose anyone other than the Jakiro.
Yeah. Spirit Breaker doesn't even care. Going towards that Ags next.
Yeah, Ags is gonna be a fucking menace for the Jug to deal with. Like,
This is gonna be awful.
you're like, oh, I'm safe, I have spin, and then you're not safe.
Oh, still does get a kill though, and finally has that Ags on his person.
Yeah, he's working on the Manta now, which I do like. Just anything to disrupt this Ursa.
Oh, they
Little
could
bit of
get
kite.
Roche. They have to be careful though. They are...
Dudusa has ult, has a Spirit Breaker, Titan Sliver.
This is Night Stalker's time to shine.
Yeah,
Best
they're
hero around
scanning
the
Night
day.
Stalker coming in.
A charge through. Oh, very cool. Silence as well. Dill's getting shredded by this Dusa. Grace Jam now walking in Soulbind. Very huge. Oh, it's actually hitting off onto a lot of swapped
the
heroes over
Netherstrike
here.
onto the
They've lost Grace Gem here. Dill now running away, trying to get away from this Night Stalker. They're gonna pop that ult. They've lost 2 heroes here. Ursa's immediately gonna buy back. Now Prop. Looking for... Oh, where is the Spirit Breaker charging to? I don't know. But now Illegal gonna walk in.
I still have another 20 seconds on Healing Word. Dude, this is where you take the Healing Word cooldown tower. It would be up by now.
Oh, you have to take it, I think. I think the 20 attack speed is not worth it. Nice Shackle through, but Grace Gem's gonna get the Aegis here, plus the Shard, and JB just a tower. able to keep the heroes of Hobbits away. Now Red Seal potentially left to die here. Nice Ags Torn Sword coming out, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. The Scotty plus the burn. Oh, Dill bashed? Ravage barely touches the Spirit Breaker, but Grace Gem potentially going to lose this Aegis here. Jamie still has the ult, now going to use the Stone Gaze, and now they have to disengage away from this if they want to get out in time. Grace Gem taking quite a bit of damage, going to use this in Rage here. If they can get out, get Dill here, this would be huge. The charge through from the Spirit Breaker, Sleepy Paws, able to maybe get the Pause one. He does. Grace Gem with that buyback coming in very clutch here. They've lost all 3 cores on the side of Hobbits. Buyback from the Tide.
Yeah. They just... It's too much to deal with. The Ursa, the Dusa, the Spirit Breaker in the back lines causing havoc. The Night Stalker even.
Yeah. Now with this Blink, I mean, this is basically everything Night Stalker wants in this game. In terms of items. A Shard would be cool, but not necessary. Grace Gem is kind of far forward for someone who used buyback, but should be fine.
And the one saving grace for them is that they took the Aegis from the Ursa. So probably not going to lose high ground at least. Definitely will lose this tier 2 top, but...
Yeah. Grace also has a Blink now, so 2 blinking heroes to follow up with this Spirit Breaker, who has Ags very soon. I just heard a Swift Blink, I swear. Am I imagining things? I think I'm imagining things. Okay.
Maybe, yeah.
Not just yet. Jamie does have one queued up, though.
Honestly, I actually can't remember what Swift Blink sounds like. Now that you said that.
I have literally no idea how to describe it. I think the Dusa taunt sounded a little... I swear. Maybe it was just because I was looking at it queued up in Grace Gem's, like, quick buy.
Yeah.
But I swear I heard it. I'm just completely imagining things now. They do have Ag Shard on the Jug here. Illegal One is chilling with that ult, ready to use it. I do like this low ground ward. Very cool from Hobbits, so they see everything.
Yeah, might be able to find a jump with that. They have 16 seconds from Ravage.
There's the NSO. Nice Gale Force too. Oof. Very cool, but the BKB is going to be used. They're going to use the Soulbind as well, but that's a dead Wind Ranger here. They're out 1 hero. Tornstorm being used as well. Grace Gem, gonna use that. Oh god, the boat coming in needs to get the enrage off in time, but can't get it. That's a dieback there. They are going to lose both their support, though. The buyback Seal has to be careful. Going to get hit back into that macro power and the waiting arms of Jamie here. Nice Ravage coming out. Maybe going to keep this. Oh my god, they kept their Kunkka alive, and now Jamie going to be running out of mana here. The Omni Slash is going to go out entirely off onto the Dusa here. Plus the spin. If they get the stun off as well, this could be huge. They're actually maybe gonna get the Dusa. They need a little more damage, please. 1 hit, they need it, the Ags. Oh my god, chase the Dusa down. Tim.
They have Blink on Tide.
Where's the Blink?
4 seconds. Do they see the Dusa?
They see her. They see her. She's gonna TP away. Do they have the damage? They do,
got her.
Tim. Oh, the hold from Hobbits. Only committing the buyback from the Grim.
That's definitely a start of something great for Hobbits. They need a few more of those fights, but they did prove that the Dusa is killable.
Could be the key.
Yeah, PD bottom.
I like
they need
the
to
pivot
take mid tower.
They
need to take towers off this for sure.
Oh yeah. Chef's Ray already setting up, potentially gonna drop this macro just to keep the push away.
Yeah, probably. Yep. Although, only gonna grab 1 creep actually. Probably should have waited.
Oh, Dill with the DD Swift Slash could just eliminate the Jakiro from the game. Yeah, smack him there.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think Jakiro can do that.
Nice. And there's the tower, the much needed tower.
Him working on top lane. Illegal One's gonna actually jump him though. That's daytime Nighthawker.
Yeah. Gale Force also screwing with it a bit. What a weird spell.
Yeah.
So weird. They want a legal one. He has BKB plus ult. Ooh, nice blink away, but
find a. Oh, that's Night Stalker ult.
That's huge.
Content with that.
That's
Legal probably want to force
huge.
a fight here, honestly.
They don't have their Ursa. Grace Gem is currently hitting mid creep.
Yeah, she does have blink though. She can be there. Maybe they'll just give it up.
Yeah.
Illusion.
Illusion rune on the Ursa actually pretty huge. They might waste Ravage on it. Just kidding. Ravage is on cooldown.
They actually don't see. They see one. Ooh. Do they think it's
Oh,
real?
yeah. They probably do.
It's gonna hold still, and then Prop's gonna be like, wait a second, guys. Wait a second. This is just an illusion. Jamie deciding not to go for the Swift Blink will go back for a more sensible Butterfly.
Darn, I was hoping I would hear what it sounded like, but I'll have to wait till demo mode after the game.
Ursa had it queued up, but Gracem also realizing that this game is throwable, going for the BKB. Jamie getting the Eagle Song, classic Jamie build, but
Much better Eagle Song than the Wood Spirit Eagle Song, I can tell you that much.
100%. Being backpacked is a little odd, but still okay. Dylan's actually gonna walk up this high ground.
Yeah, that's a
Axe Spirit Breaker, we were talking about it. Ooh, this Gale Force 5-man, huge. Game-winning Gale Force right there.
I know Prop has a lot of good support items, but if his next item is not a damage item, I will actually lose it. This Dusa has... it could actually be Diffusal. I know that sounds terrible. It could actually be Diffusal. I don't care what it is, just some sort of item that buffs for Focus Fire.
Honestly, just build towards the MKB. I've seen Prop build it before
MKB.
on Wind. Like, just do it.
Yeah, I think MKB is great this game.
At this point, I feel like you can't... You just gotta go for the damage and, like, chunk through the mana shield. Because, like, this Ursa...
Yeah.
Is kind of falling off. The
Mariachi
BKB is going to be a
has-
huge timing, but...
Mariachi has Dark Portrait.
Oh, that's actually insane. And Ags on Tim, they're setting up for a high ground defense, and I think they've got it if they don't lose
Yeah.
their heroes.
Kunkka has crit, or a little crit at least.
I would like to see Dill pick up a Scotty after that Basher, but still doing
I
quite
actually
well.
think he should...
Or Butter.
Yeah, he needs to go full damage. I mean, like, in an ideal world, he would have a Lincoln's, but that's just not the world we're living in.
Yeah.
He does, like, he needs damage, so he can't go Lincoln's, but... like... I don't know, it's weird. They were gonna smoke up.
Ooh, if they were looking there, that ward caught them. I think it would have caught the very edge of
Maybe
that.
one of
but-
them, yeah.
But I doubt they were looking. Spell Prism, very cool item. Grace Gem picked up. They're not gonna. Oh, they might actually find Dusa, who's about to pick up an Ascetics cap.
Yeah, they know the Spear Breaker's mid.
They have very little vision themselves, so it looks like they might just
Yeah,
put
Joe's
down
gonna show.
wards.
Nothing wrong with the warding smoke.
Yeah. Roche is up in just about 2 minutes, though. Ooh, Chef's Ray got scouted out. Yeah, they literally see that ward. Nice try, though, from the Jakiro. And looks like they do want to push out this bottom tower. The only remaining tower. Ice Gem setting up at the overpower. Jamie's actually going for a Hex next. Very nice shackle here from Prop here. They might just be able to kill the Jakiro. Cool Gale Force as well. They've got the ult coming out from the Dusa here, running around with the Stone Gaze. The Legal One in the backline gonna delete Prop though. They've lost Chef Straight. The Omni slash Swift Slash it is on Illegal One right here. They're gonna get the Night Stalker. Can they get anyone else? The Ravage is gonna come out, gonna hit off onto Spirit Breaker right here. The damage that Dill is pumping out right now is a huge amount.
Ursa had to retreat. She got super low. She got hit like with 2 or 3 torrents in that torrent storm in a row.
Yeah. They're actually holding really, really well.
Yeah. A few more fights like this, and the Legal might actually start running into trouble. Rosa's gonna respawn in 50, so they, like, it's just close enough that Illegal will be safe from Hobbits taking it, but
Yeah.
an Arcane Rune here.
See which carry gets the arcane rune.
Oh wait, that's kind of not good for Race Jam right here. Dill should just fight this.
Yeah.
Omni, do it. Oh, Omni, yes. Oh, Dill, let's go. Has to be a little careful though, or maybe Jamie has to be a little careful.
Dusa, I mean, it's just Dusa and Jakiro. They might have to buy back Spearbreaker right now.
Yeah, they have no ult on this Dusa here. Nice 4-step away though. If they can get the Diffusal hit onto this Dusa, they're in a world of hurt right here. Can they get rid of her mana before the ult comes up? There's 7 seconds to do it. 5.
The magnifier.
Oh, Jamie, he's gonna get ult off for sure, unless they can take it out in time. They can't. The X-Back is cool, but not enough lockdown to get this Dusa here. This might be Roche though. This just might be Roche.
Yeah, that is Roche if they want it. No Dusa ult, no Night Stalker ulti. It's about to be daytime as well.
Axe? Ooh. They could just, this literally just win Ranger.
Yeah, give the wins. Nice. It'll be really important on wins. Like if she can dodge an extra like engage from the physical damage cores, it's really important for her actually. Cheese for Jug is like it's really good as well.
Axe. I was gonna put the...
Yeah, props got it. So Hobbits actually have the lead now.
Yep,
Granted,
1K
because of the
lead.
Ag Scepter, but
I mean, it's swinging back steadily in their favor now. It's a little spooky for illegal because this Ursa kind of has 0 impact. And there's the thing with Night Stalker.
yeah, I mean,
Against those cores, like, you have no one properly following up. You can kill the supports, but you tickle Kunkka, you don't do a whole lot to tie it except prevent a Ravage, and that only lasts for, what, like 7-8 seconds?
right. Like the more and more of these kiting ends, props actually going Maelstrom, looks like. So
Oh no, just go for the MKB.
yeah, I think maybe slightly better.
Penta Edge, cool item for Jug. Very cool. Also going for the MKB of his own, so...
Well,
that's a nice
Jamie has
pickup.
a rapier queued up, so that might be what ends this game one way or another. But
Oh yeah.
which I can respect. Jug, MKB, he's got the ninja gear. That's also really big for him.
Oh, he didn't choose to keep the Penta. Very interesting.
Him moving around the map, I think, is pretty important. Maybe to give Penta to Kunkka. No, he's got Titan. Oh no,
Oh, he does
have
take
Titan.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hate that. Some slow for Kunkka is not the end of the world. He's more likely to be like the one applying the main.
Yeah. It's a lot of damage.
Yeah, extra damage for him is actually pretty nice with Tidebringer.
They're looking for someone here. They actually might just catch 2 cores if they see it. Ah.
They're gonna just grab the outpost. Well, the early game looked a little rough for Hobbits, but they are back on. Maybe not in the driver's seat. I'd say both teams are in the passenger seat right now, but
Sharing the passenger seat.
yeah. So shout out to Chef Stray's scoreline, 111 and 11. Very, very aesthetically pleasing to look at.
It was all planned. For sure. Is exactly where he wants to be in this game.
I hope he doesn't get any more kills, assists, or deaths until he hits the same amount of net worth, and then we can just pause the game.
Yeah. Take a
Just
screenshot.
do the caster pause, just to screenshot it.
I feel like you mentioned both being in the passenger seat, and what came to mind is like a motorcycle with like a sidecar, and like both of them sitting in the sidecar, and it's just rolling
waiting
down
for
the
someone.
highway.
Yeah,
Like-
it's just rolling down the hill right now.
Uh,
Like, Deuce is waiting on Rapier, and that'll definitely like change things, but
oh,
it's like hard for them to. Oh, they find
Race
Ursa.
Jam just got X. Gonna pop the BKB. And back to the sidecar.
Yeah. Night Stalker's working on a Lotus Orb. As is Jakiro. Jakiro shard will actually be a pretty big deal. If they decided to go for that instead of the Lotus.
They might just catch
Seal?
one
Seal
of
has
these
a
heroes. Ooh, Seal strong.
Visibility.
Still daytime for a little bit longer. Night Stalker does have ultimate though. They are in the
Might just
area.
get
It's an Invis rune on Juggernaut.
just omni him. Oh my god, no bashes, cause no basher.
Yeah.
That's sad. Well, there's just
great.
Swift Slash, so
Nearly got the Kunkka Courier there.
that was a cool macro though, preventing the push, or at least slowing it down. Honestly, I really like seeing good Jakiro players. Like, the hero's so brain dead that, like, anyone can play it, I think. But, like,
Yeah.
people playing it, like, smartly is just so nice to see. Like, using the macro in like, cool places.
Yeah, well, he's definitely like a boring, not boring. He's like he's simple to like make look good, but he's kind of hard to make look amazing.
Yeah.
And like part of it is just his spells are so clunky to use, and he's like very positioning based. Like the good Jakiro players, you don't like see them coming, and then suddenly you're in a fight and you just get ice pathed, and you're like fuck, and then you're just dead. You know, and it's like I don't know where that Jakiro was, but I'm just dead. Or like. Or you'll look at the Jakiro and they're like behind, like they've just like taken the tier 2 by themselves for some reason, and you're like, why is this Jakiro here? Like, you know, like it's like the little things like that that actually like require a lot of Jakiro games of like finding your limits and then like really honing in on them.
Yeah. BKB out for Jamie, Refresher out for Tim.
Did not go rapier.
Yeah. Going for the safer, but also maybe not the better play. They are smoked up into a ward.
Yeah, it is nighttime. Prop might be the one to get caught.
Oh, he Gale
Gale
forces
Force.
away. Very cool.
Hobbits will dodge this time.
The game of mouse and mouse continues.
Right. They're just going back and forth to the outpost and then retreating and then taking the outpost. I guess Hobbits have the lead in that regard because they've had this bottom outpost for a while now. So
Yeah, and this wave is pushing in nicely for them. Looks like it's about to go in Illegal's favor as they get 3 range creeps to 2, maybe. Also feel like Hobbits has the slightly better vision here. This ward being up is kind of criminal. I feel like that should not happen. Dill's being charged, has to TP out right now if he wants to live. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! He's hit! He's hit and they've...
Does he know? I don't know if he knew he hit him. I mean, I guess he's gonna know.
He has to know that he's being charged. They got the sounds coming out, plus the Nether Strike. They're gonna get the Jug here. This is their window.
This is indeed. To at least force a Jug buyback here. They're gonna start with taking the outpost.
They're gonna check Roche. It's not up for 40 seconds, so high ground it is.
Yeah, it's just one def like that. I mean, like I said, Jug really wants Linken's this game, but it's also really hard for him to get it. But moments like that, you go, well, I really wish I had a Linken's there.
Yeah. I honestly think you have to, like, smoke and, like, spin kill waves. I don't think you can actually right-click the waves. Unless, does Shard break it automatically, though?
That is a good question that I don't know the answer to. I think it would.
That's rough. That's very rough. Now they go high ground. Jamie. Strong Dusa has arrived. Disarm is quite nice, though. Plus the Torrent gonna hit as well. Chestray also walking up looking for the Liquid Fire hit. Lotus back. Nice blink away. They need the Dark Portrait coming out soon.
Yeah.
Just to slow this down, have something equal to the Dusa.
Dark Portrait. I think they wanted to get Unleashed with it, but...
Oh, Illegal One going for the back lines.
You can't even use it.
Oh, Grace Gem as well. They're gonna get rid of the Grim here. They're gonna need that buyback coming out. 12 seconds is all they're waiting for this Jug. Now Grace Gem as well has that BKB available, plus the Satanic still to use. Jamie's gonna get the racks here with the BKB being committed. Can they get anyone here? They're managing to catch Grace Gem here. The Ravage coming out, hitting off onto 3. Oh, that's actually everyone. 5-man Ravage. They're going to be able to get Grace Gem down in time. Can they? The BKB going to be used. They're going to get the Jakiro here. Nice ult from Jamie, getting the Ursa away. But they catch the Spirit Breaker deep into their base. Jamie is under vision right here, TPing away. Do they have anything? The Shackle.
The Shackle.
They've got the Dusa, the Diffusal.
Person, Night Stalker, not here. Can't really help.
Jamie got a whole lot of mana left, but already gone. And Roach
Had to go
is
home. Roach
up
is
in
not up for another
30.
30 seconds. Not the best of time for Hobbits, but I guess it's good viewers.
They have
Yeah,
a Dark
that's
Portrait
one.
Dusa to push, though. It's so fast. Oh my god.
Yeah, only for another 8 seconds, but we'll get some nice damage.
Okay, Prop does have the Maelstrom. Actually going, I think, for the Gleipnir. It should be on the Courier.
Has fallen.
That's
Yeah.
how it's melted, actually. I didn't expect that to die that fast. Use a buyback.
That's huge.
They bought back 3, actually.
They need to
If
run, though, right
they
now.
can get out.
They actually did not keep the silence off onto Dill right here. They are chasing down,
They're
looking
gonna
for
twist
the...
him.
Oh, Dill, save your Jug. Your Jug's gonna go down here. Oh my god. The Omni. He gets the Omni off in time. It's bouncing around off onto Heroes. Where's he gonna come out? He's gonna come out next to Great Jam. He will go down though. BKB out from the Ursa. Plus the Rage going up into Red Seal right now. The charge out from Tim. He has no Ravage available. He's already used that refresher once. Red Seal probably gonna go down. Just needs a few more hits. Actually got the Invis. The Invis rune being used. Tim now gonna get bashed up. Grace Gem as well, collapsing on the Tidehunter. The Gleipnir. He's gonna get the rest of the heroes out, except for Mariachi getting run down by Illegal One. Oh, but now they have Roche if they scout it out. And it looks like Grace Gem's walking there. Nope, I lied. Cheftrade's walking there. Maybe someone's walking there. Please. It's Ag's Refresher.
Axe for Ursa.
Swift Blink done for
I guess
Jamie.
probably for Dusa, actually.
Yeah, that would be
We
really
can get the Axe to the hero.
But his fate will always
Jamie's taking everything.
again.
Yeah.
Oh, Refresher actually does go to Jakiro, but I think the Axe is necessary for the Dusa here.
Yeah.
And just 2 racks is all that stands.
I feel like Dill. I mean, you want to say buyback, yes, but like they're gonna get mega.
Yeah,
Obviously,
Jamie's just gonna
he was
blink
gonna
up
back
that
it earlier technically, but
Oh my god, the Spirit Breaker is insane. He's just able to create so much just charging in. The boat's gonna come out though, gonna give Red Seal a little bit of extra life. Thornstorm as well, but they've lost the Megas. If they can just disengage here with their life, that would be cool. Legal One gonna use the BKB to get out, and they're just gonna TP. They have nothing to stop this actually.
they do have double Ravage if they can find extra, but
Prop's looking for someone. Ooh.
they need more than a hero. for sure.
Gleipnir coming out. Oh, he's glitching out on Jakiro there. Will go down.
Yeah, I think Dill's just playing a little too safe or a little too greedy, really. Just not buying back. Like, the first time, I think it's understandable. Like, it turned into a good play for them. But the second time, like, you're giving up Roche and you're giving up Megas because you didn't buy back there.
Yeah.
Like, if you give up just Roche and your death timer is a little bit shorter, I think that's okay. But it's like, if you're going to push high ground aggressively like that, it's fine if you're like, oh, it's okay if I die, I have buyback, you know, if we force like 3 buybacks from them. But if you're not playing to buyback at all, then like just wait for Roche safely. You know, like that's like the safer play, and then you don't have to worry about not having buyback because you have Aegis.
Yeah. I mean, and regardless, the Dusa bought back, so you're on
Right, either
relatively
way, you're
even
even.
ground.
Yeah. And like the Kunkka, or well, I guess the Tide bought back, not the Kunkka, but I mean, I guess if Kunkka had buy, then like he should have just suicided to clear an extra wave for the Jug, but
Yeah.
either
Or,
way,
like,
it needed to be communicated one way or another.
Even just like X forward and clear it out.
Yeah. Well, he probably gets Yules if he does that.
Oh,
which is
wait,
why
I
it's,
forgot
like, it'd be
Yules
a
existed in
suicide,
this
yeah,
game.
but that's like obvious, like it's worth it, you know, but instead they got nothing. Like they didn't get Roche control, they didn't save their
The dire stand.
like mega creeps or whatever. They were gonna smoke up though, so they might.
Ooh, they
Might
wanted
find
Jamie right there, but they did blink away in time. Illegal one, gonna get caught out here. Gonna have to use that BKB plus the ult to get out in time. They're about to get clapped on by this Dusa walking in. They did get the Dark Portrait off in time, so Mirachi did at least get the spells out before dying to Grace Jam here. They're gonna get a nice gush through. The ult is out here. Ravage as well. Grace Gem in trouble. Oh, the cheese just in time. They're gonna get the Refresher Ravage though. It's hitting off onto all the heroes here. Dill is stunned up. Gonna pop that Omni Slash now. They're losing the Dusa. They've lost the Dusa here. The Aegis is down. Spearbreaker also gonna fall as well. Jug now going off onto Chef's Tray here. What more can they find? Illegal one. Is he gonna get caught? They need a little more damage now. Dill looking for another hero here. They are gonna lose the Night Stalker, and they have to TP back to defend. Oh my God! Their building was literally almost dead, and I did not notice.
Me neither.
My God. Oh jeez, the Ancient almost fell.
Jamie's going for the smoke play.
Oh my God, is he gonna go for it? No way, dude.
Probably not.
Do it, Jamie. Do it. Oh my God, the backdoor will be disabled. When you have ult, I think you can do it.
Yeah. Oh, he has Shard too. Can maybe pull it off. Shard Snake and just hit the building. If he had Rapier, he 1000% could do it. But
Yeah, I think if you had buyback as well, or like an Aegis, but that's like rough to do without. They have to do. I think they have to make a play here on Hobbits.
yeah,
They have 2 key heroes dead. They have to look to play on the other side of the map. I liked how before they went for the Dusa in the triangle, but they're not gonna get it here. Jamie now, Moonshard consumed. Shard is actually
fine words.
kept for kept for the Jakiro. Jeez, I don't even... Grace Gem's still getting a little bit of farm. Chunking away.
Slowly working our way up there.
Completed the Ags, actually. Consumed it. I was wondering, I was like, Grace Gem has more net worth, but no
Yeah,
new
no, I was
items.
gonna count too. I was like, that
this,
looks like a 17,000 net worth. Like,
this does not look right. But Ag Shard, so this Ursa actually maybe will stop dying as much. Still not really. Grace Gem's job is just to kill like 2 heroes, and then she's done her part. Doesn't have to carry the game. That's on the Deuces.
Oh.
So ooh, they got a shackle off onto the Jakiro. Grace Gem though, refusal. Mariachi, oh no, getting run down right here. The Ghost Scepter keeping him alive for a little bit longer. The Sword Slash, Lotus, weird interaction. Jamie, oh my God, he's going for the base. He's going for the base. They need to stun him. They need to stun him. He's popped the BKB. He's popped the. Oh, he gets it. The Stone Gaze, the play.
well, it took a few extra minutes, but he did end up pulling it off. The smoke into the base play. Oof, what a game. I mean, it felt closer than it needed to be, for sure, but Illegal found a way to win. Like, they played the early game amazing, and then the mid game kind of fell flat. Maybe due to their draft, maybe just due to some high ground errors or whatever. But
Yeah.
both teams had a chance to win it, and not everyone can win them all, as they say.
Yeah. Illegal just able to close it out there. Dill actually had more net worth than the Dusa, unless that's an error on Valve's part.
It says for me that Dusa has more.
Wait, how much does Dusa have for you?
43.
Okay, never mind. Then maybe I'm just... No, wait, okay. I swear it just changed. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Whatever, it's fine. Log series, I'll just blame it on that.
Yeah, it has been a long series.
But definitely entertaining to watch.
Yeah, it was very entertaining. This game 3 was definitely one for the ages, for sure.
Yeah.
I think that... Yeah, I mean... This game was made harder by the Ursa Medusa dual core, but like it also ended up working out in the end. I think that, Prop again probably should have gone. It's just weird. I mean, like, Wind Ranger 4 is not bad, but this game Wind Ranger core is so good. It felt like the hero flexibility was like non-existent for H2I, and I think that's ultimately what
condemned them in both the games they lost, like not being able to move around heroes in their draft, like, and not being able to kind of adapt to what the opponent was showing them. But they gave it their all, and it's, you know, it's pretty entertaining overall. So
Yeah. That was the best of 3 series here in the it was lower bracket. I'm almost certain of that. Yeah.
yeah,
In the
this
lower
was
bracket of contenders, so Hobbits will be going home, logging off their computers, not to appear in season 33 of AD2L anymore. But Illegal will move forward and face Grin Reavers in 2 days. So
yes,
they
and
actually
the winner of that will play the loser of Goat 5 in Potteraf, which is my team. So
Yep. I honestly forgot you were in contender. I was so certain you're in intermediate, but I was like, nope.
intermediate quality contender performance. So you know,
All these divine
right.
players in contender. God. Not that you're actually, but in my heart, I guess.
In my heart, I am too. So
Yeah.
that's what I like to tell people.
Um,
Yeah, exciting series.
yeah.
Grand
That
old
is
time.
all that we have for you all tonight with this best of 3. I hope you all enjoyed Illegal versus Hobbits. Thanks for coming out to support these 2 teams, and have a great night.
Make sure to follow Licky the Cow on twitch.tv.
Also, I don't know what yours is off the top of my head, but that too. You can drop it in chat or drop it right here, it doesn't matter.
Kiara151. KIARA151.
Exactly. And yeah, thanks again.